What are we doing? I feel like there's something going on. Some trick being played.
Sorry, I just got lost in the music.
I thought you were gonna like cut to one of us or something. I was like, this is a test. Something's going on.
Chill out, mellow chill mode.
He's got that margin movement down.
Ow.
It's catchy, huh? It's a friend of the show, DJ Word.
Say word.
Tracks. Say word.
That's gotta be his producer tag. That's like some hot lady saying that. That's gotta be his producer tag.
What? Oh.
Some hot lady saying, say word.
Say word. His name's Drew, and his backwards word, DJ Word. It's like, I knew him for years before I realized that. Oh yeah, I'll do
he
it.
spells it like, yeah, that makes sense.
How you guys doing?
Good. Been quiet work week, so I haven't had much work, so it's been quietish. But I've got something prepping. I'm starting next week. Oh yes, thank you. I think you need that laugh. Wah 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 wah.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Ooh, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. That's
Wait. Let me go to start this again.
Get down, get down.
Yeah, Jason. It's been a pretty quiet week. I've had no work.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Oh, slow work week. You managed to start binging 12 Monkeys, the show that
I did.
Just hearing about through our group chat.
Yeah. Wait. Did you? No, I am.
I never watched it.
Yeah, neither did I.
I've only
It was on
watched...
Sci-Fi, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. It's now on
I've only watched the Bruce Willis movie and La Jette, the French kind of avant-garde film that's based on.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a movie it's a movie that's just made with pictures. It's just a series of slides.
Right.
Where La Jette.
Right.
I wish I was cheap enough to do that. I gotta do that.
The showrunner is Terry Mathouse,
and with the right intent, it could. Sorry, Brent.
No. I was just saying the actual show itself, the TV series is Terry Matthau. He actually produced the whole series, but then he later went on to produce Picard season 3, which was my favorite of all the Star Trek seasons. But then I suddenly realized how good of a showrunner and creator he is and what he did with that particular story. And it's been on my radar because he also brought in an actor, Statwick. What's his name? Damn. I forgot his name.
George Clooney.
No. Anyway, he brought in this one actor into Star Trek Picard who was just fascinating. And he was in the original, in 12 Monkeys. It was like, sometime I'm going to have to go back and watch that. And this week kind of became that week of like, I'm checking out 12 Monkeys. It's a few years old, but 4 seasons, 13 episodes for season 1. I just finished the 13th episode tonight. I can say that season 1 was really, really good. And I say that in the sense of like, it doesn't dumb down time travel for you. You have to stop and think about what you're seeing on screen and where points are in time and what is affecting what. So it's not treating the audience like they're stupid, 2-year-olds having to explain every single thing or every single motive. You see things unfold on screen as it happens, and you could take a moment to go, oh shit, I see the dots that are starting to connect this. And so again, I don't know what the later seasons are like, but season 1 was fantastic. So
yeah, I like when they don't hold your hand. Like
Yeah.
You know, like you dock points when a movie has to explain what an EMP is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we should already know by now, right?
Hmm.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
Netflix's new whole strategy for movies is they want the writers to re-explain the plot as it's happening because people are on their phones, and
Yeah,
they
that's
tell writers that.
seems to be
And it's
this.
not just like it's like a thing a lot of Netflix writers have been saying,
Yeah.
but it's a thing Ben Affleck and Matt Damon have really been trying to hammer home
Mm.
that they kept being told that by Netflix to kind
Mhm.
of show that it's like if their movie feels a kind of way, it's because Netflix is actively forcing it to feel a kind of way.
And that's what's happened
It's
with a lot
because
of Netflix shows.
it's a response to people's watching habits.
Mm,
Yeah.
The average person
Yeah.
may like watch something, but then they'll also pull out their phone while it's playing.
right.
So they want to be able to still get the gist of what's going
Yeah.
on without having to completely pay attention.
I agree that. I mean, there are shows today, especially through Netflix, that are doing that repetitive conversation 3 times in an episode just to remind you. And as you said, picking up the phone or going to the bathroom or whatever. And it's like, it's very frustrating. I do like the 2000s, the early 2000s, when they gave you something sci-fi or they gave you something to think about, and they didn't have to repeat themselves or dumb it down. And so we're
Well, that was
losing
what I liked about the Dune
that
show that
era.
they came out like last year.
Yeah.
Was it really didn't dumb it down? If
it
anything,
didn't.
it was
Mm.
the opposite, and it didn't explain enough to the point where
Yeah.
everyone had to make YouTube videos explaining it to the non-Dune fans. Like,
Yeah.
that was a face to answer. Like, I had to really like specifically spell things out for
Yeah.
people. But I think you're right. I mean, I think we're in this era where they're paying attention to algorithms too much, and it's diluting their own products.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when they dilute their products like that, it works. Like
Yeah.
it may not work for us,
It works for a younger audience, like an audience that doesn't want to think and sit and focus.
which is a majority,
Unfocused audiences.
which is a majority of the audience, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like
sad, isn't it?
for us, like we're gonna be critical on that stuff, and we pay attention to shit. But like, not everyone's like us. Like, you're gonna please us, but you're gonna alienate like most of the people.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's for the normies. All this stuff.
I will say I did like the new Matt Damon Ben Affleck Netflix movie. I thought it was good. It wasn't like the greatest action movie I've ever seen, but it had some exciting twists. So it definitely kept you on your toes for a thriller.
That was done under the film company, right?
Yeah. They did what is it? Artist Equity, I think is theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I like what they're doing. Where if enough people watched this movie, the bonuses that would usually go to just the actors are going to all of the crew, which is pretty fucking dope for them to be like, why should we just take all of it?
Yeah.
I think they're trying to set a new precedent for this.
Yeah, they have to.
I like this trend of them being like very vocal about how much they take care of their crew.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to make a point, trying to show how much people don't take care of their crew.
Yeah. It's kind of a virtual signal, for people who care.
Yeah.
It's total virtue signaling, but it's the good type. Virtue signaling is not bad. It's when it's used wrong, I guess, when it's bad. But yeah, stuff. Stuff indeed, man. Anyways, yeah. So
we've got two new trailer drops that are dropping tomorrow. At least I'm excited for them both.
Oh shit!
One being Maul, the Dark Shadow Lord, which is the new animated Darth Maul series, is dropping a trailer, which means it'll drop about a month later. Usually, the Lucasfilm animation usually drop their trailer the month before they drop the show. So it's gonna be based around Darth Maul, which is gonna be interesting. Between
didn't he die?
Did he die in the first one?
He die in the first movie? Yes. Well, the Clone Wars creatively,
twice.
under George Lucas's watch, brought him back. Never quite killed him. He just got cut in half, and he, like Anakin, who got burnt alive, and had his legs chopped off and his arm chopped off. Maul also survived and brought back in animation form, and a very brief moment in solo live action form. But we actually are going to get to see a story between the end of, from where Order 66 ends to where he eventually ends up by, I guess, taking over. Well, taking over the syndicates and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be kind of a cool little.
Yeah, it's gonna be
arc.
his Crimson Dawn arc.
But-
Yeah, hopefully.
But he got cut in half.
He got-
how did-
Yeah, but so did Anakin. He had his legs cut. Okay, yeah. Well, sex is not good for Maul. Let's put it that way. But
It just fuels his hatred. Could you imagine having that much
exactly.
dark side?
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, sex is all in the head.
Oh, that'd be the problem. That's why I could never rate Maul. It would be a whole monologue, and it would end
he's
with
got
him
half a
saying,
head.
"I got my dick chopped off too." Do you
By
know how much
Obi-Wan.
rage sits inside my heart? And then you would just have like one of those dark side force lightning blasts that would just blow up a planet because he lost his dick.
I wonder where the other half is walking around. His body part, the legs, and everything. They're going to be walking around somewhere.
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
What's canon on how he survived?
Basically, he fell down in the Naboo. I guess the chasm that he fell down. I believe that he was scooped up and sent to a trash planet was the idea. They don't go into too much detail. Obviously, he kept himself alive, fueled his body to be
They
kept
show
alive.
it. You see it. I mean, he goes
You don't-
through it. You see him living just in anger for a second, just like
No,
holding
you
himself
see,
alive.
you see him. No, you see him. You don't see him actually at the bottom of the chasm. At least not in the Clone Wars. You actually see him where he is on the trash planet, has forged together spider legs, and he's a giant spider-legged kind
Did
of
they do
creature.
a flash forward or flashback before the spider legs, where they show him on the trash planet? Like,
Maybe it's in the comic. I can't
don't know why I
remember.
remember this. He's like stewing in hatred, and then he gets.
Oh, he was
scooped-
stewing
you
in-
see
on
him
the-
get like scooped
Well-
up by the like a droid or something.
That might be the comic because it definitely wasn't the actual. Yeah, but the thing is, he in that moment he does go insane, and it takes his sanity to a new level. Eventually, he ends up by getting taken to the Night Sister Mothers, Mother Talzin, who ends up by reforging his legs, and basically kind of balances his soul. And then he just has this spewing anger for wanting to kill Kenobi at that point, which is,
Doesn't
very-
Kenobi kill him also in Rebels? Doesn't he-
and voiced by the incredibly wonderful Sam Witwer, actor who has been in many shows that I've seen, a lot of TV shows, stuff like that, that I've enjoyed over the years.
That guy who looks like Star Killer.
He is, in fact, the actor who
Yeah, he just looks like
and
him,
in
Jason.
Stargate. Yeah, he looks like him.
Starkiller.
Yeah. Yes, it looks like
It
Starkiller.
is funny though. Every time I see him though, because I played all those Force Awakens games.
Uh-huh.
Every time I look at him, it's like he still could kind of play a Star Killer.
Force Awakens games.
Yeah, but he also, he played Doomsday in Smallville. He was a character in the first season of Battlestar Galactica. He was in a lot of really good shows over the years, and he's back to voice Maul, which is cool. Which is good because Ray Park today did some really, really, really disturbing things on his Instagram.
He just
page.
shared a couple images of his penis, Jace, Brett.
I didn't go that far into watching what he was showing, but he actually was raving like a raving lunatic in a video piece where he's like, "Should I be doing stuff against my ex-wife right now?" and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, and he was really quite mad. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Is it like meth or something? Because it was like
I don't know what he was on. He was really on something though. It was
manic, huh?
yeah. This is like
Dropped his
streams that he
meds.
dropped at 7 a.m. this morning. It was like, whoa. Yeah,
This morning?
yeah, it was this morning.
Dang.
Oh my god! I was talking
Yeah.
about a while ago. When he didn't
Oh,
really-
no. I'm talking about this morning. After the Maul little thing dropped, he didn't talk about anything about the Maul trailer. He just simply went on a raving lunatic thing. People were curious to see what he was posting about, and he was posting
Yeah,
about
he seems like
should he
unwell.
should he show you some stuff he shouldn't be showing you about his ex and this and that. And so he was going into another raving lunatic video blog on his Instagram page. It was like, whoa.
Who's this?
Yeah, he doesn't seem well. I've heard
Ray
like,
Park,
he's
who-
one of those guys to like avoid.
Ray Park, the original Maul
yeah,
actor,
I got
stunt guy here. Yeah. Yeah. So there was that. And
Let's
then
go,
the other,
going
yeah.
through it.
yeah. And the other trailer I'm really excited for is they showed a little tease for the trailer
Motu.
they dropped to it for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which I'm actually very excited for.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, just for the split seconds you see it, it looks pretty good. Like there's some, you see Grayskull in one of the shots.
It looks
the sort
flat.
of power
It
looks
looks
awesome.
like a flat, like Netflix lighting. Like, it looked like the same lighting that was what was that Russo brothers movie they did with the robot that no one saw based on that comic
You
no
see
one
for a
read?
split second. What are you saying? It's flat. How do you?
You just see that it just looked like that Netflix lighting.
I do like
it gets
that.
released in theaters.
I do like that the sword kind of looks schlocky, but it still kind of looks real at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it looks identical to the original Filmation sword.
But wait
Like,
till
it just-
Jared Leto is playing Skeletor.
See, that bugs me, man. They're trying to be like, this is the 80s, and they show tricks. They didn't get the fruit shapes till the 90s. God, no one ever gets tricks down. Like, that totally bugs me. I've seen tricks in, like, period.
Because they have
where,
freaking
it
like
takes place-
23-year-olds.
Really? I was unaware of that.
in
That's
the
funny.
80s,
That's
and like
funny.
it's the fruit shapes that happened in the 90s. God damn, ruined. Movie ruined.
You should send him a letter saying boycotting this movie because of this.
I'm not watching the rest of it.
The full trailer drops tomorrow, so I'm excited to see what they do. What they
Did
show.
you guys see that picture of William Shatner eating cereal in his car while driving?
Yeah. What
That made me
was
laugh. It's a whole Always Sunny episode about that.
Oh,
and it
okay.
made me laugh so fucking hard. It's just like the whole episode personified. And William Shatner, who would be obstinate enough to eat cereal in his car while driving.
That's funny. That's funny.
It does look cool.
What's up?
Oh, man, that's cool.
What's up?
I'm just gonna play it. the man.
Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't watched it yet? Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not long ago, things were simpler. This was a healthy breakfast. This was a powerful workout. And this was a hero. Perhaps now more than ever, we need that kind of hero again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, where do we see Skeletor?
You don't. Not in this trailer.
Oh.
But you see
Yeah,
Battle
hiding
Cat. You see,
Jared
you
Leto.
see Cringer. If you pause on these shots at the end, there, you
It's
see Cringer.
crazy. It's like they look just like the action figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You've lost the
Hold
image. We haven't got. Yeah.
No.
Bring it up. If you see the shot when they're coming out of the little elevator here, you got Roboto on the left, Teela, and Cringer, which is very cool. And I have no idea what ship this is. This is a very interesting design of a ship. It's totally different than I've seen before. So, but Cringer looks
Does
cool.
he have the power though?
He doesn't have the power there. No, he's just Prince Adam.
He's just wearing a pink shirt. He's wearing the pink shirt. He doesn't have the power.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm saying just in
Roboto
general.
looks cool. And what's the actor's name? Who's playing Duncan Man at Arms?
Yeah, who's playing him?
Do you think he's gonna?
Idris Elba.
Oh, Idris Elba.
Elba, that's it. Yeah.
Idris
I
Elba.
was gonna say Idris Elba would be a great casting.
Oh, he's
for him.
right there,
Yeah.
right? Is that
Yes,
him?
yeah, that's him. Yeah. He played. What's his name in
Heimdall.
Heimdall? Yeah.
Heimdall.
Do you think they're gonna give him pants?
Sorry,
Do you think they're gonna give He-Man pants or not?
He-Man. What pants?
Yeah.
Loincloth.
Oh, it'd be the loincloth. Oh, not the loincloth, but the fur cloth. I'm guessing. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's a
I,
fur on
I,
his loins.
I think there's
It's a
images out there.
loincloth.
But yeah.
Yeah, but she's wearing pants right now, so maybe.
Well, Teela looks close to really. The costume's very close to the original Filmation stuff. The color palettes are at least.
You might as well, dude. Like we're not afraid to be accurate,
Yeah.
and we've gone there, and the world didn't end.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Roboto on the left. There's interesting choice to
yeah.
show up first, but he looks kind of cool. and he's actually a creation of Man at Arms in the original He-Man series. So it'd be cool to have that. And then the next image you see some of the flying vehicles, which look really cool, based off of the original toy, the Ronto, I think it was called. You see Grayskull in there too.
The Ronto, like the Jawa?
Maybe it is Ronto. You see Castle.
Oh, there's the
Grayskull there,
castle.
too.
You can see it.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
You can see that until
I
you
don't
say it.
know
was
what
like,
all
do you
this
mean?
other stuff is in front. The foreground stuff is interesting, but
This will translate to toys nicely.
yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
I mean, I want to see the toy guy when he does like average, and he's like, "I promised them billions. I don't know how I failed. Why do these kids not like He-Man anymore?"
This is just a middle-aged
Well,
man.
that
You know
is
what they
the
should
hard
do?
point. How do
They
you
should
how
try
do you
and
sell
it
this
to the
back to
bisexual
kids?
crowd.
Yeah. How do you sell this movie back to a kid's toy line? I don't
You
know
sell
if
it to
kids
kids
play
'cause
with
the
this kind of
dad-
toy anymore. That's the
You
thing.
sell this out. You selling it to the dads who have kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna bring their kids.
Sure. Yeah. But they are. Well, yeah. I can't say anyway.
Dun, 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 dun. He-Man.
I can't remember. Marana. But what's her name?
Taka,
Lorraine,
whatever.
Yeah. Yes, she's playing the Sorceress of Grayskull.
Oh yeah, she's in
Oh.
everything. I don't know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
She just seems to like pop up in like every IP.
Yeah.
Like I heard someone say she wasn't in Marvel. I'm like, she was in Deadpool.
She was
in, like, two of them.
Deadpool. Yeah. Exactly.
3 of them maybe.
Yeah.
Remember, she was a fan cast for the Wasp in Phase
really?
1. Yeah, a
Okay.
lot of
She
people-
would have been a good Wasp. I still
lot of
think we
people
were
are like,
kind of
wow.
cheated out of like.
I feel like there's a comic Wasp based on her
Hmm.
somewhere, like an
For
illustration
sure.
that someone did. It's just like, oh,
Somewhere, some Greg Land.
yeah.
You
But
read
you're
what
one of those
happened?
artists who just trace
Hmm.
people. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just-
You read what happened with the actress who did play the Wasp, right?
yeah. She got injury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she's kind of like disabled.
Yeah.
I know she kind of retired as the Wasp anyway, supposedly, but I still think we were kind of cheated out of that character. Like she's such a mainstay in the Avengers, and I feel like they kind of bungled Hank Pym and the whole Ant-Man Wasp relationship thing.
Ants.
I do love that teaser.
That's one of the best pieces of Marvel marketing I've ever seen. Ants.
It's what's the other?
Just watched Michael Douglas movie yesterday. Which one?
Was it Wall Street?
There's a lot of them.
Was it Wall Street? Was it The Game? It's a dope ass movie, dude.
Oh, and that's the other thing I watched too this week that dropped. Starfleet Academy, the Star Trek.
Oh, the all red shirt show. They're
The
all
all red
desperate
shirt show.
guys.
It's all red shirts.
I gotta
I
say,
saw that.
the fact I've watched, I think, pretty much most of the Star Trek shows, with the exception of the animated ones. I haven't watched Prodigy, which I hear is very good. I watched the first 2 episodes of Starfleet Academy, and I actually surprisingly liked it. It's kind of taken everything that Gene Roddenberry created to a certain degree and almost thrown it, most of it out the door. So it's going to be as
Most
watered
modern
down
Star
as
Trek.
everything else in this last 10 years of the Star Trek shows has been, which doesn't bother me personally as long as they do a good story. But so far, the first 2 episodes are really pretty solid. They work pretty well. So they were funny too, which is a trait lacking in Star Trek is humor, in my opinion. But I did enjoy the first 2 episodes.
Doesn't everyone wear red shirts in that show? Isn't everyone a red shirt?
Not quite.
I saw the marketing. I was laughing really hard because everyone there was showing was in a red shirt. I was just laughing
Oh,
myself.
really?
I was like, does that mean they all die?
It takes place in the way future, past Next Generation, and
I haven't liked any of their new stuff. It doesn't feel
No,
like
it's fair
Star
enough.
Trek to me. It feels like,
So-
like trying to modernize.
Yeah.
it feels like what a modern day reinterpretation of Star Trek would be
Yeah.
by someone who had Star Trek described to them in
Yeah.
very good detail.
Yeah.
Like the characterization in like Picard kept up the same, but the
Yeah.
story aspects of it were so
Yeah.
new age and trying to focus in on like deconstructing who is this guy, that it kind of missed the point of why we liked him in the
Right.
first place.
Yeah, I mean, I almost don't look at it as a Star Trek series. I almost look at it as being, that has been a different take on Star Trek, but it, anyway, whatever.
It was
doesn't
funny
bother me.
seeing them bring in other characters. Like it felt like a telenovela. The way they'd bring in like a character, like it'd be a big twist. They'd be like, and guess what? Here's Data. Like it would just be like a. Everyone would be a big twist when they'd. I only watched like part of the first season, but every time they came in, it was like a big twist. They'd be like, "Here's Riker."
Oh, was that of Star Trek Picard? You meant?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like the third season. That's where it goes back to Terry Mathau, who produced 12 Monkeys.
Does it go back to Evil Zero or Evil Data? What's his name? Is his name
Law.
Zero?
Yeah, they mentioned Law in some of the story arcs.
Yeah.
But no, the third season of that was actually really solid because it genuinely played off of nostalgia in the good ways. Because of what drove that third season of Picard that was not there for the first and second season of Picard. So
it drove the hype of that show was nostalgia.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
I just wish there was is there any Star Trek that just feels more Roddenberry like? Because I've tried a few of them and there's a lot of them out there, but they all feel more like the Orville than Star Trek.
Yeah, in the more recent stuff, no, there isn't. Strange New World season 1 actually did, but then they lost it after season 2 when they did the musical episode. It was like,
I mean, I don't think Roddenberry would even be that pissed about that. I think he'd be like, "I see the vision on that one," because it's so episodic. He'd be like, "No, hear him out."
Yeah, no, yeah. Anyway, yeah. What else is there?
Actually, that'd be a funny thing. That Gene Roddenberry comes back, and that's the only thing he sees is the musical episode. He's like, "I didn't hate it."
Yeah, I also watched today's episode drops of Fallout and Percy Jackson.
Yeah, I mean Percy Jackson ended.
Oh, the season finale. Yeah,
yeah, it was all right. Fallout picking up.
It's I don't know if it's picking up as much as it's just the same. I feel like it is the same vibe through every single episode. I don't get any build up or lift by the end of the season of that show. I feel like
it's pretty spoilery stuff in the last 2 episodes, but I think the new dynamic of those two characters meeting. I think there's been a little bit of a dynamic shift enough for me to keep my intrigue, but it's been a pretty boring season, especially with the promise of we're gonna give you New Vegas, and then it's just there's a shootout in New Vegas. And
Vegas,
they're not doing much of Vegas.
No, it's pretty plain. It's pretty average, and it
feels like any other place.
Yeah, their jump edits between one location and the next are also just very disjointing. I find.
I don't mind that because that's how my brain works. Where I kind of like that in stories.
That explains a lot.
I'm all over the place with that kind of stuff. Where it's we're going here and there, seeing a bunch of the world at once. I kind of like that, but they're not doing much with it in this show.
Yeah. I mean,
and the humor's not as good this season. Last season was really funny and not just quippy, but building the funny moments. And then
I don't know. When Lucy was there against it goes face to face with the Elvis schools. That was quite funny. I found.
Yeah, decided they're already dead, so killing them doesn't really count.
Yeah, we're just not as invested in this season as
I agree there. Yeah.
But Fiona and Cake this season, whew,
I haven't seen.
Damn. That
some girl unmatched me on Hinge because I said I didn't watch that, and then I said I didn't watch that or Adventure Time, and she unmatched me.
Yeah, that's a red flag. I mean, if we're fans of Adventure Time, so.
I was I really watched it happen in real time. I was like, damn.
She's just, dude. She's being honest, dude. She's not gonna waste her time, or your time. Yeah, chill, dude. But wouldn't have worked out, man.
I do want to hear her explain that to her
Get
friends.
her,
Like,
get her references. They're all probably Adventure Time fans, and they're just like, oh yeah, nah.
because of her in like a Jake hoodie. Like, no, not gonna work out.
These are like, yeah, that it's like it's kind of like a legacy sequel to Adventure Time, the show, and man, they do not hold your hand.
It's for adults,
Everything
right?
is
Yeah,
it's for the fans of Adventure Time because they're grown up now.
yes.
So it grew with the audience, which is a thing I like. And yeah,
She's not the original character's daughter, is she?
No, she is a manifestation of magical thoughts, and
Okay.
it branched into this like branches of multi-universe stuff, and so she was kind of just spawned from that.
She's
How
a
long
Rachel
you got?
Summers. I get it.
But yeah, the connections are so subtle, and it's great. You watching it, Anthony? I didn't. We have one more episode to watch. So
I finished it.
yeah,
I was
we got
watching it week to week.
more. Yeah, we kind of fell behind, and one more to watch.
It was just a shame because like I wasn't like a big Adventure Time fan like as it was coming on, but like I did like rewatch it, so like nothing like really stuck with me. But it's still just like it's cool to see a show become like an adult sequel to the kids show.
But then there's a lot of subtle stuff and like messaging in like the original show that is very grown up and like not even really spelt out for you. You know, it's not something you notice when you watch it again, and it's kind of just nuanced.
Mhm.
And like Fiona and Cake really go heavy on that. How like these kind of huge abstract ideas are executed in these super abstract ways, but
What I
makes
like
sense
is,
in that realm in that show. But it's still like these crazy complex ideas they're getting across without having to explain anything. Like it could be just totally nonverbal, and they're still like getting these points across. It's hard to explain. It's just
would
one
I
of those-
like it if I didn't see the original?
I mean, it's just fun stuff. Yeah, there's funny stuff going on.
Well, does it
Mark-
stand
Mark-
alone? Like, would you recommend it to someone who
Mark
hasn't?
Maron has a voice in it, so maybe you might like it.
Sold. Jews are in this. I'm in.
It's tons of. There's a lot of like celebrities in it. Donald Glover's in it. He's like one of the main characters. Was it Busy Phillips' husband from Girls Five Eva? Is one of the main
Oh, the
characters.
guy. What's
too.
his name? He's like.
He's in
I saw him
Girls.
on Broadway. He was in Book of Mormon, right?
Yeah, he's like the Book of Mormon guy. He has a voice in it, and you know the original cast is there. Who else? Mark Maron has a small part in it. Every time he pops up, I'm like, it's Mark Maron. His voice is a random squirrel. He's voiced them through like the show too. Then this show's like littered with celebrities as well. What's her name? Maria Bamford voices
Love Maria
multiple
Bamford.
characters in that. I didn't know she was starchy for the longest time, dude. I didn't know she was also starchy. Don't squeeze me too hard, I'll fart. It's like the first episode.
She's one of those comics where she's so funny, but I'd be so scared to be near her.
Yeah, like unpredictable, like a raccoon, you know?
I think me and her both have such nervous energy. I feel like it would be the worst conversation for both of us.
Is that what she's really like, or is that a bit?
No, she has a couple. What's the word for it? Mental health issues that she tries to keep in, but that's just who she is. It's not a bit.
So it makes her. It's led to her success. So,
But she's very funny. Love her. Like she's one of my absolute favorites.
I was talking to my therapist this week about. Man, I think I just do bits with my therapist.
That's why I had to stop going to therapy. I literally spent 30 minutes making my therapist crack the fuck up, and I was like, I paid for this.
I'm making
What am I
I'm
doing?
making him laugh he laughs all the time. And we were talking about like I was talking about like my autistic cousin, and he's like, you see him, you're just like, oh yeah, that guy's autistic. It's just like that far spectrum, like this human calculator. You just like, hey, tell me the square root of so and so, and then he'll say it, and then he'll like walk away pulling his ear. And I was like, dude, isn't that crazy? I brought up like media on like autism representation. It's like for generations, our reference was like Lenny from Of Mice and Men, and then it's just like that until Rain Man. And now it's just
so
like,
much better.
You got Big Bang Theory, Abed, and just all these random characters. I guess you could say Sherlock Holmes was probably an early.
I use Cyclops. He's so autistic coded. It's crazy.
Yeah, just coded though, not obviously autistic. Like that requires like you understanding the character, but like full on Lenny, you're like, yeah, this guy's autistic.
I mean, yeah, but it's pretty hard for just like to create a character that is autistic and then justify it. That's the hard part, is justifying the autism. Because you could do it for story reasons like Rain Man, where it makes like
justified. Like, what do you mean, like justified?
Could you make if Superman was the exact same, but he's autistic? Like,
well, okay, this is opening up a bigger issue on how you represent autism.
That's the issue. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is it's a hard thing to represent.
Well, a long time, like with Rain Man, for instance, is early on, like he's just super gifted.
Well, that's why it's one of those
justification for him.
That's why it's one of the things where autism is one of those things where it's largely coded in characters than presented. Mm-hmm. So, like character like Cyclops is autism coded, and Doc Ock would be like definitely autism coded.
That's more of a modern approach in representation, I feel like. Whereas like before, they just do this one thing and it causes problems,
Yeah.
Whereas like you understand like a character is autistic, but it doesn't like define them. It's kind of just part of their character, and maybe work to advantage sometimes, which is great. But like, yeah, I guess the representation of it is the challenge.
I think it's one of those representations everyone wants until it happens. Then they're like, well, why was he that? Why was that character just autistic the whole time?
Just be.
They just give him like certain.
There shouldn't be reason for it, Like it's people of color. You have to insert like a person of color because they need.
Well, that's different because that's a little different. I mean, I think
it's different, but it's also
the way they present it. It's in quirks and in certain mannerisms, right? Mm-hmm. So it's all about how you present that, and it's meant that the whole thing with Simple Jack was also a commentary on how that could be presented. And why it's such an issue and why it was one of those kind of Oscar-reaching roles. Because it's like, how autistic can you portray someone until it's problematic?
Well, that's why, like he brings up a good point because, like, you go, I Am Sam. They're just full retards.
Well, that was kind of the point.
But then, like, you got, like, what Forrest Gump? It's like, no, he's still killing it in ping pong, there's like still doing something awesome. When you just make them like dumb and more of a burden to everyone, that's kind of missing. Like, that's not good. It's not good to just be a burden. They're more than just that. But
you know what I mean? That's why they're like Forrest Gump would be autistic coded rather than confirmed autism. Because if like then they can get away with different things and treat it as they can present those quirks quietly rather than having to say, this is an autistic character, XYZ. You see like an autistic character in something like a biopic or a drama, because then it adds certain weights to their characteristics and mannerisms rather than something like a comedy. You could do it, but you gotta do it right.
Mm-hmm. But we're talking about autistic characters. Do you guys watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yeah. Not yet.
I think both the kid and Dunk are both Egg and Dunk. I think they're both autistic.
They're both autistic. Nice.
I think they are in different levels.
That made me laugh so fucking hard when he just kept showing. When he showed up again, he's like, I saw him. I was like, this kid's gonna bother you until you make him your fucking squire.
It was.
I'll check it
What
out.
were your thoughts, Max? Without
I
giving spoilers.
really liked it. It was
Yeah.
so much more charming than House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
It had that fun that Game of Thrones did. There was so much more
Yeah.
low stakes, but it
Yeah.
was like presented as low stakes. It wasn't like
Yeah.
this is the universe changing, the world changing. It's
Yeah.
this guy's adventure
Yeah.
to change
They're
himself.
taking the everyday Joe in the
I like
background and giving them a
That's hot.
story. Yeah.
I wanted this so bad during like the original Game of Thrones because I liked it
Yeah.
so much. I was just like, I want to see more.
Yeah.
It seems like this is what George R.R. Martin's going to be overseeing more, that he is not in correspondence with the House of the Dragon.
They're
Which
basically
is
sick
his
of
own-
him.
it's his own. That's his own issue within itself. Is that he apparently stopped responding to George, claiming to know the universe better than George, and George was like, "No, you're getting basic things wrong. Here, let me show you." And he was like, "No, I'm not taking your notes. I know what I'm doing," which is a crazy thing to say to the guy that created the universe.
Yeah.
So this is based off of a series of short stories he did with these two characters, and I think it's some of his favorite stuff he's written. So I think this is going to be his new baby rather than House of the Dragon, which is kind of disowned.
And they're going to shoot season 2, which is a different arc or a different story or something. Is that right? And then third one.
I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah. But either way, I mean, it was a little slow as a pilot, but it was actually interesting because again, your world building, even though you know the world, your world building for this group or character or characters in their world within the Game of Thrones world. So you kind of have to start from scratch a little bit. So it was
Yeah,
kind
it was
of
like not a lot happened, but
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff happened. Like you see the start of the character, you see why he's on his mission.
Yeah.
You see how out of place he is with the rest of the world, with him in the Lord's banquet. And then you see how he fits in with the world at the Lord's banquet, which was its own great scene in itself.
Yeah,
That
it
introduced
was.
you to a new, that Lord dude was a new great Game of Thrones character. I was like, I'd watch hours of this guy because he does seem like you bad and like, oh, he's a good dude. I'd party with this guy fucking hard. Like,
Yeah, the actor's going to be in Star Wars Starfighter too. Apparently,
what's
I
that
don't know
guy's name?
I forgot his name. He's
He
not
was
going to be
really
any.
good. He was one of those guys that
Yeah.
I want to see more of in this season because he was
Yeah.
just like
Actually, I got to. Yeah, hang on a second.
unpredictable.
Yeah, I got to see what other stuff.
I was
he's
laughing
been in.
so
It
hard
was
when it
actually
cut to what's his name wearing a Lord's helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Again, not too many spoilers. These guys haven't seen them, but
I know,
it's
but
worth watching. It
I
is
don't want
worth
to spoil
watching.
too much, but it was unpredictable and charming for a Game of Thrones show. It definitely had that charm that you got when watching a good Game of Thrones scene.
Yeah.
But-
I just think of like Podrick and like that type of stuff, like those characters.
It's like if
Yeah.
Podrick hung out
It is.
with the Lannisters. That's kind of how it
Yeah.
feels, where it's like he's in the midst of all the party and the chaos, because the whole idea of the show is he's at this tournament.
All right, I'll watch it. Let's stop.
Yeah.
We can stop talking about it. I'll watch it. We've been meaning to watch it. It's just
Daniel
I'm trying to
Eigens
figure
is
what I can
the
say without
actor's name.
spoiling it.
Yeah, you really can't at that point. Acting's great. That's the other thing I'll say.
Don't watch it while you're eating. That was my. I sat down with like meatballs and spaghetti, and I'm watching the opening scene, and I'm just warning everyone. I looked at my meatballs, and I was just like, I'm not even
Okay,
hungry.
Stop. Yeah, the actor's been not in anything major except for the Marvels. He appeared in as Tyrone, but that's the only other thing. Everything else is pretty small that he's been in. But yeah, he's solid. Anyway,
That kid was good too.
the kid was very good. Yeah, I knew there was one other thing out there that we didn't talk about. That there was a lot that dropped on TV this week.
yeah. Shit.
And Anthony's Wonder Man comes out next week.
Yeah.
Anthony presents Wonder Man.
Yeah. Wait, that's the 25th?
27th.
27th. Okay. Oh, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Is there a premiere you're invited to?
There is a premiere that I'm not invited to.
Oh,
I'm a day player, so they totally forgot to put that in my mail. I found out through our onset, and I was like, "Oh, yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I already used my +1." Oh well. And I don't feel like bugging. I don't feel like bugging the lead, man. Like, you know.
Well, I'm curious to see how that plays out.
I got my 3D printer up.
Yes, you did.
Making little knickknacks.
Oh yeah, how's that all going? Wait,
It's
what's
going
that?
good.
It's a knickknack that you 3D printed.
It's a gravity knife.
Okay, so you're just pulling stuff off the internet to print, not doing
Yeah, I'm
your own
using
stuff
it
yet.
for. We're doing a reward potty training rewards for Enzo.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing
That's
like
cool.
little toys. I gave him a benchy today, the little boat test.
Nice.
The dude, he's like so stoked about it.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm just going through it, getting all this stuff out my system.
Yeah.
These cool little action figure guys are pretty sick.
Yeah.
Super articulated, dude.
Wait,
That's
zoom
so
in.
cool.
Embiggen you.
Oh yeah.
So, hey, embiggen your screen. I meant embiggen the screen. Oh my god.
He pulled in Ms. Marvel. He said, watch this.
Embiggen you.
He's been waiting to do that joke all the whole night while you talk about your stupid Star Trek. Don't mind this joke because of your Star Treks.
Look, they're the same
Cool.
size. Oh no, wait.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
dude, these like figures. Oh, and then there's like these little blocky dude too. Blocky
Cool.
figures. Everything's black and orange right now because those are the only.
You-
Oh, and I got white. I made this like a little box
Hey.
robot thing.
Nice.
Printed place robot guy.
Nice.
And Enzo will play with them for like 10 minutes and get bored. But he likes
That's
the things
cool.
with the wheels. And yeah, now I'm just doing like a.
Also,
I'm
they're
printing
good
out
little
like
painting projects too for you.
Yeah, I'm doing a filament holder for right now.
Hey Jason, what kind of filament is that?
Huh?
What kind of filament is that?
Why?
Like, say if like someone was trying to set up their slicer and they want to know what filament you use.
Oh, just PLA,
PLA,
basic
yeah.
PLA. I got the Sunlu right now brand. Did you have any issues storing your your filament or not?
Yeah, you have to keep it in a plastic bag airtight, and otherwise it will start breaking apart if you leave it for too long. It'll
Yeah,
just
right. When
snap,
it gets
it'll
too
crack,
moist.
brittle. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I have
Yeah.
like silica gel beads and stuff, and I ordered some Tupperware and I printed out this filament storage system where you put
If you can though, you should really put
silica
them
beads
back in a Ziploc bag and kind of
Oh, it's like an airtight container with silica beads.
just if you're not going to use it for a period of time, yeah, because you actually can just
Oh, so
go
I got
back to
an
it and it
airtight-
just snaps.
Airtight container with silica beads and a
okay.
humidifier
Okay, all right.
indicator too, so I could
Okay.
measure the humidity inside.
Cool.
So the equivalent of using a bag,
Makes sense.
just a more elaborate version of it, because I just ordered a bunch,
Right.
and so I'm just anticipating all that stuff having to
Yeah.
be stored.
Yeah, just definitely don't open it up until you're ready to use it. Otherwise, you risk it sitting there longer. Cool.
Filament type. Where's the PLA on here?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just looking at stuff online right now to print.
Right. Cool.
There's some stuff I want to make, but yeah. Does Colby do anti-Trump art? He does, actually. It's really subtle, but some of this stuff is kind of is kind of anti-vigilante. I found that on a post-it, like auntie, like someone's aunt.
Hmm.
Vigilante, and I think it was from you saying something about anti-vigilante, or you were like anti-vigilante, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea.
Oh yeah,
See that we're
next week,
our
my
Jeffrey
12-inch
Epstein song.
Hot Toys
I
of
forgot.
Savage Press comes in.
Oh, nice.
Who?
Yeah. Savage Press, Moore's brother. Good timing that it comes out.
Savage.
He's
Is
loving
Savage
this idea of anti-vigilante.
anti-vigilante?
On
He just
It's
beats
like
people
a-
over the head with their purse.
It's like a Watchmen character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a purse just filled with like lead.
It's funny. I wrote this book a while back that I never got made. It's called Flow, and it's usually like a superhero who's like kind of like Iceman but with water. Like she has water kinesis type thing, like with her body. But I wanted the world filled with terrible superheroes. I wanted her to be the only one with powers. So it was like a guy who called himself Karate Guy, and like just terrible people with pun powers, like anti-vigilante type shit. And I just thought anti-vigilante would have fit perfect in that world.
I cried very hard today because of my dog passing just 2 years ago. You got a guy do a commission for her? Well, what's the commission? A painting of your dog? Rest in peace, Anchorman's dog. My two heroes.
Anchor dog?
Anchor dog. What's up, Running Wild? What up, dog? A drawing. A drawing. That's nice. Sorry for your dog, man.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sucks losing a dog. The picture of my first dog right there on the bookshelf. Sparky. I was bummed out when he passed.
Get this.
Vigilante.
My reaction to the One Piece season 2 trailer that dropped last week is now at 7,600 views.
Nice.
Damn, your One Piece videos get the most views, huh?
I know,
Yeah,
yeah,
Hardcore
absolutely.
fans. They
Yeah.
want to talk about One Piece. Like
Yeah.
Brandon's like every time I see Brandon, he's like shaking me. He's like, "How have you not started One Piece yet?"
Well, I mean, I'm only watching the live action series, but I've had a ton of comments that people have just been respectfully, commenting and stuff like that. And, like they're excited to see my thoughts of what season 2 is about.
Yeah, they're just stoked about you getting into it.
Yeah.
You know? They're
Yeah,
not like
it's fun.
say you haven't seen anything. They're just like, I can't wait till you see this, man.
Yeah.
Those are the
They haven't
best-
turned hostile yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one out of all of them. I had one hostile message, and that was it. But it's like it's done very well in the last week and a half, kind of thing, a week and a couple of days, kind of thing. So, which is cool. Yeah, I've had what is it? 550 likes already on it, and only 5 dislikes. So it's not too bad.
People disliking stuff is funny.
Well, sometimes there's
I know.
algorithms that make bots and stuff like that too that do that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Being
people who
told.
make their own videos who see other
Yeah.
people getting views and they go, "No, I want those."
No. It's weird. The moment I hit 1,000 likes or 1,000 views, usually and then a certain amount of likes, I will start getting the occasional dislike, and there's a
Dislike,
bot that hits it right at this weird point of like 200 likes. I'll get suddenly one dislike randomly for no reason. It's like, okay, I guess it's
Other people have
originally it's like, I
bots
guess
that
it's
like
one,
their
but
videos, and it probably
Yeah.
downvotes any other videos within a certain threshold.
yeah. But it's still, I'm still getting roughly 100 views a day right now. The last 3 or 4 days have been 100 views a day, so it's still going up. So it might hit 8,000 views, sometime in the next week or so, which would be kind of fun.
Like, this is what it feels like to listen to Creed.
Hold me now.
Hold me now with arms wide open.
You know what's funny? My Spotify will play the most random shit sometimes. It'll just give me like Sabrina Carpenter, or just some random like here's like the band Garbage, which you never listen to.
It's not random.
Well, we'll just throw on some stuff I don't listen to
it's
usually.
Like they know. It's like they know you're gay, dude.
It's not, I swear, I'm just throw on country. Like he'll be like, you know what gives me a lot? I think it's because I live in North Hollywood. It'll be like, here's today's top. What's that Mexican?
Chris Gaines. What?
No, it's that Mexican music where it's like sad songs that are usually about like gang violence.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. I have to see, but it'll give me like the top hits in that genre. I'm like, why?
Brent, he's your biggest fan.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
forsaked.
Oh,
are you forsaken, Brent?
Biggest fan? Hey, Running Wild. How's it going?
You forsaken?
Forsaken.
Oh, I'm gonna download a whole song about
That's
people
cool.
being forsaken.
Max, where's your Chris Gaines poster?
I don't have any Chris Gaines poster. The only music poster I have, I don't even have it here, but I have it back home as a Motorhead poster.
Running Wild. Yeah, who is Running Wild? All right. I don't know.
No idea who you are, dude.
89. Okay, all right. Okay, wait. Okay, now see. Now I need to have a look and see. I was like, wait, I don't know. Wait, Running Wild. Who is? Oh God. Okay, all right. No.
He says, "Tell him, Jason."
Dude, I don't know.
It's okay. I figured it out. It's Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden. Until he can prove him otherwise, it's Bruce Dickinson.
Wait. I see it. What's that? SNK character? Wait, I'm putting it together. I knew it.
Son of Al. Okay.
Michael in the house. What up, dude?
Who's it? Who is it?
Michael.
I know 30 Michaels. That doesn't help me.
I dox him. He worked on Hive with us.
Oh, okay. Hey, how's it going, Michael?
Dude, we met up like weeks ago. Brett still doesn't know.
Cool.
He knows now. He knows.
Yeah.
I didn't know your screen name. I saw your character kind of put it together. Michael is a Tekken champion. We met up actually for coffee a few weeks ago. He lives out here. He's out here and he lives near me. And
cool.
Doing some stuff, doing big things, Michael. When's the last time we saw him? You saw him, like when we watched Spider-Verse, the first one. Was that the last time you hung out with him?
Could be.
Just a fan of Tarantino movies with Margot Robbie. Yeah, part where they're
the,
kid.
You mean the Tarantino movie with Margot Robbie?
The Tarantino with her feet, dude. You like that Tarantino movie where he shows feet?
Oh God, yes, Michael. He just texted me. It's so funny. I've lost so many numbers over the years. It's really weird. But yeah, Michael, how you doing, buddy?
What up, dude?
You've been doing a bit of acting. Last time I remember we talked on one of the things. You were doing some decent acting roles, which was cool. You're in a series.
Michael dropped a huge thing on me. He was this close to being Grief Karga until Carl Weathers decided to be.
Way.
Yep, he had the lines and everything. He was this close.
I mean, if you're gonna lose it to someone, it might as well be
and they still didn't bring you back in.
Jackson.
Wow.
Indeed.
I mean, if you're going to lose to somebody, who else better to lose for, right?
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
We lost to a veteran, but still, 2 callbacks. He was this close to being Mando.
Oh, this is showing how to
I
make
made him show me.
Wait,
that.
wave the hand, wave the hand, baby.
I made him show me. He's like, let me hear your Mando. Let me hear. How are you gonna do it? First 2 days on Manhattan Beach.
Oh wow,
Yeah, first 2 days are at Manhattan. Yeah,
nice.
that's where they filmed it. Mando.
That's
And off to San Diego, shooting your own show. Yeah, man. He said he's got his own
That's
show
cool.
that he wrote.
oh, nice.
Doing big things, Michael. I'm proud of you, son.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, he met
Yeah.
Enzo. He met Enzo and everything.
Nice.
Enzo, hey, Michael, Enzo talks about you whenever we go back to the Culver City steps. He's always like, Uncle Michael.
Is he at that age where anyone he meets is like his uncle?
Oh, yeah. Well, I enforce that anyways, so you guys,
Okay,
Everyone
yeah.
is-
He seems like that kind of guy, anyways. Yeah.
all you guys are uncles. He's got so many uncles.
That's cool.
We're his education. Nephew Enzo. Yeah.
Nice.
Uncle
I appreciate that,
Michael.
Michael. It's now showing my age at
boxes
that
of
point.
gifts when like piling up.
Hold me now. I got Creed stuck in my head. I ate some Chris Gaines stuck in my head. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. Chris Gaines.
I think a modern artist should do a Chris Gaines. I think like not like a Lady Gaga or someone you'd expect, like a Taylor Swift, who was just like it would be the
do a
funniest
Chris
thing.
Gaines.
'Cause she could do it and make it work and have it be hilarious, where everyone just would accept it. Be like, nah, she's Victoria Thunder Cheeks now.
She does not have thunder cheeks. Victoria Long.
Well, that's what she'd be. She'd wear a full body costume.
No, it just needs to be dark hair and a soul patch. More like Victoria Longback.
You know, I think I fucked something up. So my cousin
do it.
is friends with Scooter Braun. And Scooter Braun dating Sabrina
definitely.
Carpenter. And Scooter Braun, my cousin made an offhanded joke like, yeah, if you ever want to pitch him anything, let me know because he's producing TV and movies now. And I just said, how comfortable do you think Sabrina Carpenter would be wearing a fat suit? And he gave me like a death stare, and I was like, okay. Like it was such an obvious joke, and he was just like what?
Max doesn't know when not to joke. I think that's.
I feel like she would be down for that just as an acting exercise.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an actual pitch, but like I feel like she would be down for that.
Yeah,
Probably would be.
like working with her, like seeing her like demeanor, like she loves acting. So I feel like she would.
Wasn't she like a Nickelodeon or Disney kid?
Disney kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney kids are way more adjusted than the Nickelodeon kids.
Yeah, it's weird seeing like all the Disney kids be like completely like Ariana Grande, like just actually I don't know which one she was. I don't want to speak, but like just thriving.
She did. She Nickelodeon.
She did
I don't
Nickelodeon,
even
but
know.
she did Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like I see a lot of that stuff with Jeanette McCurdy. I cannot read her book. That just seems horrifically sad. Like her book, I'm sorry, my mom killed herself.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm glad my mom killed herself, something like that. I'm glad my mom died. Whatever the
Yeah,
book is
something
called.
like
This seems horrifically sad.
Yeah, she went through some shit. And Liz was updating me on. She pretty much gave me the Cliff's notes on that book.
Yeah, I saw the clip notes and I was like, oh, that seems horrendous. Like, don't wish that on anyone.
Also, watch that documentary too.
Oh, All Quiet on the Disney on the Nickelodeon front.
Is that what it's called?
All Quiet on the Set.
Quiet on set.
So,
It's crazy that those guys are still like just mucking about after all those crimes, and they're just walking free, and that no one, now we know their names. No one has done anything to them.
yeah.
which could still happen. Hint, hint. Anyone out? This kidding.
And yet they still put my last name as Max W on call sheets.
Oh, really?
Dude, I swear to God, there was some. I was counting the letters of this dude's long ass Russian last name. It was like a Shkogorsky, whatever one of those long ass names is. 17, 16 letters, whatever it was, and I was Max W.
But is there another Max on the thing? Because sometimes they'll do it.
No, I didn't have their last name there. I was just Max W. And I was like, huh, interesting.
So Max Wiseman is like
Wiseman.
It happens to me,
Wiseman.
It happens to me a lot. It happens to me a lot. My last name is Weinstein, so it happens to me a lot.
I know, but
Max
at least that's where I was going. It's like at least they're not calling you Max Wiseman or Max, something different, not spelling it right.
I know. I'd prefer if they called me a fake name and be like, "Oh, we accidentally got it wrong. I thought your name was so insulting. We sent because this is what happened when we were set with me and Brandon, which is why I stopped asking about it. Yeah. It's because they asked me what I asked them. I said, "Why is my name just W? Everyone else is their full last name." So I was curious.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, we censored it because some people might get triggered by your last name." It was an actual text they sent me.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
And I fired back and said, "That's ridiculous."
Wow, that's...
And they fired me.
What?
Oh, man, that sucks.
Wow.
That sucks, man. Shit.
Well, actually, they didn't technically fire me. They told Brandon he had to let me go, so...
Wow.
Wait, this after you flipped the table, too, right? Did you
no, I
left that part out.
I texted him. I said, that's ridiculous.
I'm just joking. That's nuts, dude.
That's crazy.
What do
There's another job that Brandon was trying to bring me on, and he said I have my buddy. And then when he told them my name and gave them my email, just before he even told me about the job, they said, "Do you have anyone else?"
Wow. You should change your name to Max Spielberg at this point and just simply
Spielberg?
say it's a Jewish name, but
I know.
Wow.
Maybe you need like a different work name.
Dude, I thought about that. I get a lot of rejections because I submit a lot of stuff, so I got a lot of rejections.
You need a stage name, dude.
Yeah,
I keep thinking that. You
should do it.
Hear me out. I want an RRR. I want one more R than JRR Token and RR Martin. I want one more R. I think I'm at least one R better.
Yeah.
I get one R. I only get one R. I end up half an R. They're just like an R that's cut in half.
You gotta earn that. You gotta at least fight a war, bro.
Isn't that a P?
These are fucking veterans you're up against.
What do you mean, George R.R. Martin? He doesn't have any R's in his middle name. He just decided that he wanted to be like his hero, J.R.R. Token, so he took the RRs.
Oh, really?
People don't even talk about that. He just stole the RRs from Tolkien. People accepted it. They're like, "Hey, R.R. Martin."
I did not know that.
I've always wanted to submit something and just be Max R.R.R. Weinstein, just to see how people react.
Wow. That's crazy.
No, you should probably change your name, dude. Probably be better for marketing.
Yeah.
Maybe. You don't think a Weinstein joint sounds good?
Nah,
I was going to buy an island next.
It's triggering. Do Max Epstein. It's a Steam.
What if I change the Max and I just do Epstein?
Yeah, or Max Enron. How about Enron Hubbard?
Enron Hubbard? I can't decide from a failed business or a crazy cult. I keep thinking every day I don't work. I think about just did you know that guy that goes by the Scientology Center in West Hollywood and films them? I kind of want to join him.
Just wait, the guy who goes to just films them.
This is so you can see in the edits. This guy he must have no job. He stands outside the Scientology Center in West Hollywood, and he just films them. Because he's on their whatever the list they have of do not engage with these people. He's a negative person, and they shut the doors if he gets within the door. So he knows the lady's name, and he films me. He goes, "Hey, Stacy," or whatever her name is, and he calls them out, and he tells people to get out of the building that it's a cult, and he steers people away from it. And I always think it's kind of rad as fuck, and I kind of want to join him.
That is kind of cool.
I thought that wouldn't be like every day I'm not working. I'm like, that wouldn't be a bad way to spend my afternoon. It's free.
You'd be saving lots of people too.
That's what he does. Is he finds tourists that are like going in there, and then he sabotages their meeting with this tourist and tells them it's a cult, explains to them what it is, and gets them out of there.
That's cool. I like
I
that.
know, it's kind of dope as fuck.
He does it like it's his job. That's awesome.
There's this a place in a Scientology place in NoHo. I don't know why. It always scares the fuck out of me because I never see anyone go in or out of it.
They're getting what, beamed up?
Beam me up, Elron.
The real entrance is at the Starbucks across the street.
I have wanted to fuck with them a few times and be like, I'm looking for my friend Shelly Miscavige. I've seen a lot of stuff with Jenny Miscavige, Shelly and David's niece, who was excommunicated by Scientology because she experimented with leaving and then left fully, and then she's been trying to slowly exposing their secrets. I'm like, why is no documentary like partnering with her? Like, why is no one like being like, let's just fully expose this shit?
It's not yeah, I wonder why. Is it profitable to expose?
I mean, I think Leah Remini tried. It was like Leah Remini, Paul Haggis, and a few other people tried, and there was some serious pushback. Like a lot of that stuff. There was like I know Paul Haggis had there was a report of like a woman claimed he raped her. It was like a crazy woman in an airport yelling at him, and his side of it was that it was a Scientology attack on him, saying he never there was no they're trying to destroy his career because he made a documentary about them. So he claimed that was sabotage. I think a lot of people in the industry are generally scared of Scientology and what they can do, but I kind of don't give a fuck, and I'd be interested in pursuing that documentary. But it is hard to get a crew being like, hey, so guys, this might put you on a list. And they've killed people's dogs and made people disappear, but don't worry about it. It's kind of a hard sell.
So what do you think? Enrod Hubbard as your alias? Are we gonna land on? Is that the one we're sticking with?
I don't know, Jason. You tell me.
Or just Epstein? I think those are the two runners up. Epstein. How about Epstein's your first name and then List is your last name?
Epstein, List, Weinstein?
Epstein, List, Weinstein.
Listing.
Or just sex criminal.
Hold on.
Just skip it all. Just go straight to sex criminal. Nice to meet you. And Ron Hubbard.
Where is it? Say that again.
Sex criminal.
Sex criminal.
Sex criminals. Yeah,
I fucking love this.
that's what I'm talking about. See?
One of the greatest books of all time. They have sex and they stop time, and they use that to rob banks to save a library.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, rob a bank to save a library. Hell yeah, dude.
Because they're so disillusioned by society. Because they're with modern day society's fucking them over. They're beaten down by corporate life. She works at a library that's closing because they don't have enough donations.
Sounds like leftist propaganda.
Mixed with some crazy BDSM shit. There's a lady called
also very leftist too. It's a leftist activities, man.
Yeah, there's a lady called Kegel Face who chases them, who could stop time with her orgasms.
Whoa.
She has a permanent Kegel face because she could just stop time.
Wish you could just trigger up. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's part of it. I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's a group of people. So the book starts with John and I can't remember her name, the girl, thinking that they're the only people that can do it. But there's a whole section of people that know they could stop time with their orgasms.
That's crazy. They had to figure that out somehow.
Crazy book. I keep saying like this is one of those books. I think if I adapted it, it could be like a 10 out of 10 HBO show.
Yeah. Kegel face. Who'd you cast as Kegel face?
Oh my god, fucking Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's funny. I think she could pull it off.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She's a funny person. Scenario of the week. Scenario just dropped. Jack Quaid is like one of the main dudes.
He'd be the lead, and Christina Milioti would be the girl. That'd be who I casted it.
Wait, who? Who? Christina? Who?
Christina Milioti. She played what's her name in The Penguin?
The mother.
Oh, the mother.
In How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, the mother.
What's your mother? Yeah, I know from Palm Springs. The scenario of the week is: what if Max got kidnapped by Franklin and Michael from GTA 5 and pretend to be a hostage for jet ski heist? He be tied to a jet ski and forced to enter a tunnel and never to be seen again as the gang chase after the wrong jet ski. Just use you as a jet ski decoy.
I wouldn't be mad. I have so much shit in the GTA world. I don't even play that game much, but I used to play it with some friends. I got millions of dollars in there. I got a garage full of cars. I would live a happy life in GTA with all that crime. I'd be set. I'd just stay in my casino penthouse, drinking the day away.
Hear that, boys and girls? Crime pays. Just ask.
Actually, I do most shit legally in GTA. I run a proper nightclub that just funnels drugs on the side.
Oh yeah, that's very illegal, Max.
Mostly legal.
Mostly legal. It's mostly legal. Does Brent know
Legal-ish.
why Trump has not released the Epstein files? They released them. They're just redacted like crazy.
They've released less than 1%.
What?
I kept saying, you know that first chapter of that book I sent you, Jason? I was going to post it on start posting on Substack and have all the other chapters be redacted and then slowly start unredacting them.
That's pretty good.
I know that'd be a fucking funny way to do it. A lot of effort.
Guy becomes ICE agent. God damn, dude. Going through it right now. Fascist.
I know that book. It got too relevant too quick. I had to take a pause from it because
That's why a lot of publishers are like, dude, Matt, your stuff's too on the nose. Like we're at the part of escapism right now. We're not trying to like
realism.
Yeah, we're not trying to.
I like writing political
right
satire now. It's kind of like where my mind has been at.
You should front page of Reddit. You're gonna get all the stuff already, and you don't need to escape to read more stuff like that.
My stuff's funny.
To you.
You read that first chapter. You were giggling.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I bought Super Mario. You bought Super Mario Odyssey. Good job, Anchorman. How is it?
Last week I 100% Spider-Man 2.
Oh, nice. Did you play Spider-Man 1?
Yeah, and Miles.
Kind of a downgrade, right? Is it just me, or is it okay?
That's fine.
I thought it's weird. It could have been longer. I feel like the Miles stuff could have been fleshed out more. Like the MJ with the gun stuff kind of came out. It felt like there should have been less MJ stuff after the first game, and it felt like I don't know. It felt like when you replay it, you realize how short it is too, because it just goes from events so quickly, from Peter to getting the suit to losing the suit to the anti-venom arc. It all happens so quickly.
Yeah, but it's still a fun game. It's definitely not made for Steam Deck. because it's
Really?
Deck
Is
is
it performance isn't great?
yeah, I mean, like, which is fine because I only want to play the story. But yeah, it's PS5 is just way too powerful, or like it's made for PS5, and it's just like
Yeah. It was
pretty
maybe
much
like it was one of those showcase games that was like specking out the PS5 to the max.
yeah, I luckily like went
So-
online to like see like the proper settings, so like it was like decent enough, but like the hair was just like off. I was like, oh, whatever.
No, that's the problem with the game in general. The hair looks shitty in general.
Yeah, okay, then
What'd you think about that MJ twist? Where she becomes Scream and then you have to fight MJ.
Oh. I was like, that's fine. Once Harry was made to be Venom, I was like, okay, whatever.
I like that.
They do whatever they want.
I thought that was a lot better than some of the other twists some Marvel writers have tried to do with other Marvel characters trying retrofitting stuff. I think Harry as Venom, or as that anti-Venom into Venom, kind of worked
Yeah.
a little bit because it didn't have like I like the story where he wasn't like stuck in his father's legacy the same way.
No,
But also, this Norman seems nicer. He's not as evil. I feel like this Norman genuinely wants to help his son and is just looking in all the wrong ways.
Yeah. Yep. I also
Have you been
saw.
playing any Marvel Rivals?
No, I am currently playing Escape Simulator 2, which is just a bunch of escape rooms because I can only handle doing gaming for an hour because I'm also working, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals is good for that. Just quick in and out games.
I haven't touched my Switch in like 2 weeks. I don't know how to game, guys.
I feel like okay. I say this as I don't have a Switch too, but I feel like Switch generally kind of lacks a lot of games that are like for adults. Like, I feel like Switch 2 is better for children.
I'm playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk's good. I feel like Switch 2 is a lot less. You're just limited on options. Like you don't have like Marvel Rivals or Halo or a lot of
That's kind of the
shooters.
reason why I like the Switch, just because like I'm not that big of a gamer. Plus, like I like the Nintendo titles.
I'm sitting on a bunch of games though. I got like, Liz got me Mario Kart and Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 8.
Yeah, and I have No Man's Sky, Stray, and this Genesis emulator that you could rewind when you mess up. Which I used to learn. I was talking to David who bought it for me. I was like, wait, what? You just like rewind if you fuck up. So you could go perfect game if you want. It's like I have the Sands of Time. It's like they're all like
Sands of Time, Prince of Persia.
Persia, dude. Look what else I printed. There's some you could use you can turn your dead batteries into toys. And you know what? I brought home like some electronics from my parents, and I found a vintage battery. Remember these? When you could press it.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Fuck up
You
your
don't have the
fingers.
display on it.
See how
Yeah.
far it was.
You could like fucking kill your thumbs trying to press this.
Yeah.
I still have one of these, and it hasn't like corroded yet. Ah, it's dead. This battery's like 25 years old. Oh, it's dead.
It's crazy that still works.
Yeah, it still works because I know it's dead, right? Nothing's showing up. You can also do this with a lighter too, and so the lighter in my garage is that pain in the ass to light with these hands on it. Yeah, so I got all the knickknacks and toys out of my way, out of my system.
Uh-huh.
I can start like making stuff and printing a spice rack organizer for the kitchen.
I don't know why I thought you were the Spice Girls.
Improvements. I'm printing the Spice Girls.
Mhm.
Who's your favorite Spice Girls? Everyone at the
Posh.
same time. Sporty. Oh.
Posh.
Really, Anthony? After the news this week, I
Hey,
can't believe you.
What did she do? What happened?
You didn't hear about that? So I only heard about like the crazy part. So apparently, I don't know, but she's in a feud with her son, her and David Beckham. The only part I heard that her son is like the reason why he started distancing himself from her is apparently Victoria Beckham started at her son's wedding, started dancing on him very inappropriately during the mother-son dance and would not stop and was trying to make a show of it. And he was finally like, I'm fucking done. I'm done with this fucking crazy family. And he just cut ties with them because of that. That's what I heard, at least. I don't know how verified or true that is.
hey,
I
I'm
want
a
to be
fan.
fucking famous.
I'm a fan of Posh Spice, not Victoria Beckham. Come on.
Yeah, come on. You can
They're
separate
separate personalities.
Separate the artist.
Eminem and
from
Slim
the-
Shady.
God.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Max or Brent. Favorite Spice Girl. Come on, guys.
Scary.
Oh.
Is that one of them?
I have no name. I have literally zero concept of any of the
Say an
names.
emotion. You'll probably get it.
Yeah. Or well, we'll bring up a picture of them and we'll just have Brent choose. It's a funny segment.
Paprika.
Paprika.
Star Spice? War Spice.
If you want to be my lover. Someone been spicing. Sean Spicer.
That's my favorite Spice Girl.
All right, Brent, pick one. Oh, hold on. Here.
Sorry.
Which one? Which one do you like more?
Zoom in.
I just sent a message.
No, you can't. You can't send a message to cheat.
It's all feeling
Yeah,
good.
stop. You can't cheat. It's just all by feeling.
Oh,
You're gonna be a Spice Girl.
oh, one in the middle, one in the green. They're fine.
Scary.
You want it's Baby Spice. He chose Baby Spice.
No,
All
he
right,
just said middle first, so I guess.
He said middle first. Yeah. All right, cool, Brent. Brent's a Baby
Okay.
Spice fan.
All right.
Weird, dude. That's a weird choice, man. Just kidding. I chose Sporty Spice. This is that. She's the talented one. I think she's like, she's the talented one.
It's her and Scary, I think, are the talented
There's
ones.
wait. You just said there's a talented one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were singers. They were like they had like
She's like
big hits.
Sporty Spice is like the George Harrison of the Spice Girls.
Okay. What did
George
she do
Harrison,
after the Spice
quiet
Girls?
one.
Did she go out and do anything after the Spice Girls, or was that it?
Yeah, she has a solo show. She has a solo career. She's still touring actually, and she's aged pretty well compared to the rest of them.
Okay.
I worked with Kelly Rollins one time, and I had to
Don't
keep
care.
explaining to a young PA who Destiny's Child was.
Yeah, young
Beyonce's
people.
friend.
Young people don't know. Yeah.
Well, I was like, so the PA kept saying like, "What do you mean Beyonce was in a group?" Like,
It's like
yeah.
trying to explain to Anchorman what 9/11 is. He wasn't there. He doesn't know. It's crazy. Us old men just are surprised on what young people don't know. It's crazy how we're just constantly surprised about that.
I mean, yeah, but it was just funny the context of like someone like Beyonce being the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists in the world, and Kelly Rollins being like, "Who is she?"
It's like, God, this dude just asked me if I was born before the Clinton during the Clinton administration. I said no, and he just laughed at me. It's like, what? You're young? Unbelievable! How could you do that?
Is it
That's
Nikki
pretty much
Glaser
what
that
you
had
were.
that joke?
That's pretty much what you were doing to that kid.
Was it Nikki Glaser that had that joke?
How dare you
about
be this
Leo?
Huh?
Was it Nikki Glaser that had that joke about Leo? That he was checking his girlfriend's IDs for the 20.
Yeah. For the 20. So, yeah, it's easier now because you can just see like if there's a 19, it's like, oh no. So it starts with their year has to start with the 20.
I saw the Bone Temple this weekend. Yeah,
Okay. How was it?
How was
I
it?
want to see it.
it's very good. There's a very amazing performance from
Ray
Ray
Fiennes.
Fiennes. A really cool.
Every performance from him is amazing, dude.
He was really good
Yeah.
in the last one though too. It was like specifically unique, where you've never seen him like this. It's like unhinged but quiet, unhinged.
Yeah.
Not like
Um,
No,
But,
he's quiet.
but when you do watch it, you'll understand what I mean when I say
that's kind of
performance.
loud.
But I will say that when it ended, when that scene ended, everyone in my theater clapped.
Wow.
Does it have a more definitive ending than the first 28 years later?
Yeah, yes,
Because that was the one thing disappointing about the first one was it didn't really end. It was like, get ready, there's a sequel.
I mean, yeah, I mean that
The games
they
begin.
they filmed it back to back, so like, but it does.
I didn't
it
know
does-
that when I saw 28 years. I saw it a couple weeks ago for the first time, not knowing that there was a sequel coming out like this month.
Yeah.
So I was like watching like, that's a shit ending. There better be a sequel coming out. And I saw Nia DaCosta directed the sequel at the same time they made the first one.
Yeah. And then they need to, like, these two need to like do well for the third one to get greenlit.
Did they use the
I think
same-
that's a rumor. I think the third one's being made is going to be made.
It's already
in
greenlit.
2028.
No, like it's already like greenlit. It's already like going.
Yeah, I think it's going to come out because if you think about it, if it comes out 28 months from the release date of the last movie of Bone Temple, that would be 2028. So it could be 28 months later in 28 years, like 2028.
Released on the 28th day of the 28th month.
Dude, the 28th month, September.
Yep. Dude.
That's gonna do my
Dude. That's
Um,
the only month I have open meetings.
But again, I never watched the other two 28 movies, and I enjoyed these last two very
The
much.
first one, 28 years, is good. 28 months,
28
28
days,
weeks
you mean?
is
28 days is good.
28 days is good. 28
Actually-
weeks is.
I haven't seen any of them.
With
Uh,
28
Definitely watch the
What
first
was
one
this?
because the first one's like a great, like one of the best directed horror movies.
Okay.
It changed the zombie genre.
Yeah.
I might have to watch 28 Days just to get ready for the third one.
Is Cillian Murphy back?
Yes,
Oh,
What?
jeez.
that was in the news. Like, he's executive producer on this one, and it was already
Sorry,
planned that he's going to come in for
That's where
the.
I first started noticing
That's
Cillian Murphy. That's like the first Cillian Murphy movie I saw. I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't the first 28 years like the one that like 2 years ago? Wasn't that like very weirdly directed? Like some of those action scenes where it would like someone would get shot and the camera would like the action would pause and the camera would like pan around them. Like some of those weird shots were just so it took me out of it.
The one that came out last year.
Was it last year? Yeah, the first 28
it was-
years later, the Danny Boyle one. Like it was some of the direction in the action was really weird. Like anytime a zombie got shot, the camera would like they would like stop
Yeah.
and the camera would like do a quick pan around them.
Yeah,
It was like
they
really
had
jarring.
they had like the Matrix rig with iPhones, and then that's how they shot that. There's something going on with the frame rate on this one for like some of this sped up scenes. I can't tell if it was a theater or that was just like a weird choice that just didn't work.
Is that just a callback to the first movie? Because the first
Huh.
movie is like that. It's just like.
I mean,
A lot of
like
Trying to
like,
do
yeah,
that
let's-
in like a modern sense that didn't work great 28
Yeah.
years.
I think 28 Days Later was fresh for that because not much movies did that at the time.
No,
You
it
have-
seems weird with the iPhones. I thought it was very janky. I thought like Danny Boyle's a great director, but it just felt very odd to keep doing it. Like I feel like if he did it once, it would have felt really cool and unique. But he did it like maybe 20 times throughout the movie.
Danny Boyle. Yeah, I like him. Great director.
And Alex Garland wrote both of them too, which is just like crazy. Like that guy's had like,
That's
the
a great.
craziest couple years,
That's a dream team.
right?
Yeah. Alex Garland and Danny Boyle. Yeah, it's like David Fincher and Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah, the first 28 years was very good, but the ending is definitely like you need to see the sequel. I haven't seen the sequel yet, but like the ending is definitely like a cliffhanger that most movies wouldn't leave up on.
Hmm.
Well, there's a sequel, so
It ends like a season of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's like the season finales, like the
Well,
biggest.
every season of The Walking Dead, they'd be like, and here's this new group. And they got to the new holding place or whatever, the new town. It just felt like that.
well,
Let's see,
they made a sequel, so
Yeah, I it's on my list. That and Marty Supreme.
oh yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Marty Supreme.
My favorite story I heard about that is Timothy Chalamet told a story about so Josh Safdie likes to cast people who aren't actors from movies, and he cast this one guy who I guess I haven't seen the movie, but I guess Marty has to yell at this character and get this character really mad. But because this guy's not an actor, he's not getting mad. And Timothy Chalamet is like going up to Josh and he's like, "Hey man, I don't know what to do." And Josh is like, "Just keep pushing him, aggravate him, just find a way to push his buttons." And he's not getting this guy mad at all. He's staying stone faced. And then the camera cuts, and Timothy's like, "Hey man, like it's been like hours of this. Like, why aren't you getting mad?" And the guy goes, "I was in prison for murder for 32 years. You don't want to see me mad." Timothy just ran back to the director, Josh, like, "Hey man, who do you have me acting with right now?" Because he's not acting. He's just standing
I've read
there.
that. I've read the line, but I didn't realize that was the reason. Oh,
That's
funny.
funny.
Wow.
Josh after he grabs a lot of like normal people, and usually it works really well because usually they get the idea that I'm in a movie. But apparently this one, I haven't seen the movie, but apparently this one guy just didn't get the idea of what a movie is, and he was just trying to be like a tough guy the whole time. And the scene calls for Marty to just get in this guy's face and make this guy emotional and mad, and this guy's just like stonewalling him because he's trying to be all cool. He doesn't realize what the fuck the point of the scene is.
Yeah, that's the director's fault, man.
Mhm.
He should have known what to do.
Yeah, as soon as I heard Timothy talking about that, I was like, kind of like Josh Safdie should have stepped in after the first take and said, "Hey, this is what I need from you, man. This is what
I
the
need you to
scene
get
calls
mad,
for."
bro. Yeah, instead of wasting like tons of like thousands of dollars on all it takes for it to not work.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why the Safdie brothers split is because him and Benny have different ideologies on how to make movies. Like, I think they get along great. I think Benny's old school Hollywood. Benny's like he wants to make movies with great actors, and Josh is like this new school guy who finds a guy in a Barstool TikTok clip, who's one of the main, not a main character, but one of the guys in the movie who has a prominent role. He found in a Barstool Sports TikTok clip talking about how a basketball player has got a smaller dick than his dad, probably because he claims he hasn't seen his dad's dick. And then Josh Safdie was like, "Who is this guy? I love this guy's energy," and just brought him into the movie. And that guy understood his job fine. Like Kevin O'Leary, like Mr. Wonderful, was brought into the movie because he's Mr. Wonderful, because he's such like a hated guy that he played off his reputation that way. So, usually his ideas have a method to his madness. I think that was one of his casting decisions that kind of just backfired. But I like Josh Safdie. I think he's a very innovative director.
Yeah, what else has he done?
Uncut
Solo?
Gems. What's that movie with Robert Pattinson? Good Time.
Good Times.
He's done a lot of stuff. I like Safdie Brothers stuff.
Yeah, Safdie brothers are gonna be like the big guys.
Well, now it's just Josh Safdie. They broke up, like the Coen brothers.
Well, Ben Safdie is gonna be one of the most versatile actors of our generation.
Yeah.
Koopa
Well,
Junior.
he's how you play retarded, actually, if we were talking about it. He was autistic in, I think it was Good Time, and he was so convincingly autistic. I thought he was autistic the whole time, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, I told Brandon, I was like, I can't believe this director cast his autistic brother in this movie, and they co-directed and wrote this movie together. And I found out he wasn't autistic, and I felt almost betrayed. I was like,
It's too bad.
So when I watched Begonia, they have an autistic character in Begonia. I had to look it up. I before we even started the movie, I was like, is he really autistic? Am I going to get betrayed again? But he is.
Oh man, that's nuts. Would you think Bruce Wayne's autistic?
No. I think out of all the superheroes, like it's like Cyclops is the obvious one. DC characters are so normal and straight laced. Like maybe like a Hal Jordan-ish, but like they could just be Republican. Martian Manhunter is kind of autistic coded because he's like the guy that like doesn't understand like human norms and like social norms and stuff like that.
It's alien. That's just being an alien.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean by coded. Like,
well, it's like saying, yeah, C-3PO is giving me like autism for sure, but he's a fucking robot.
well, look at R2. R2 fully grasps the concept of emotions.
Yeah, he expresses a good amount of emotions.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of characters that could be like slightly
Well, that's the
autistic.
thing. Like
but
everyone
not
is
fully.
everyone is kind of, you know. It's just when realism comes into play, you start noticing that represented.
That would be funny if it not funny, but it would be kind of interesting if a writer came along and they're like, "We're gonna make Cyclops just like fully outward autistic. Like he's gonna get a test and everything and
Full
get paperwork."
spectrum, like all that whole side of the spectrum, just not even like a little bit, just like full.
Yeah, like Professor X a bumper sticker for his wheelchair that says, "I love my autistic son," even though he's walking right now.
Cyclops. Scott says, anybody will eat up Charlie Kirk hateful beliefs.
Did you actually, speaking of Charlie Kirk and the X-Men, did you see Candace Owens' comment that her and Charlie Kirk went to an X-Men school because they're the gifted special Republicans that the world doesn't want us to know about?
They bonded over Kanye's music. What's that? What? What's she saying?
She straight up said she went to an X-Men school. I said that to in the group chat, like the video of her saying it. All I can think of was like, there's no like the X-Men would absolutely hate her. Like, there's unequivocally she's everything they stand against.
They're missing, yeah, they're just
It's
missing the
funnier.
whole point. Like it's crazy the media literacy of a lot of these conservatives. It's
Yeah.
nuts, dude. It's crazy.
There was this whole thing in like an X-Men thing about like there was like a racist comment in an X-Men forum, and the dog pile on that guy was crazy. And then every once in a while you'd see one guy like try and like defend him with like crazy racist views, and everyone would be like, "What are you guys doing here? Like, do you not get what this is about?"
Charlie Kirk is Anchor Man's just going off on Charlie Kirk. He's not a Dr. King. People say he's the next Dr. King.
You know what I saw on Hinge today? I actually saw someone say in the first thing of their Hinge profile before anything about them said R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, and I was like, you know what's funny? I had they give you like free roses, it was like get you to the top, and I was like, do I just use this to tell her off? Like to be like, this is why you're still single, you dumb bitch. Like, do I waste it?
Save your energy, Max.
Yeah, I saved it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't
Gotta save it
don't
for the
waste,
one.
don't waste your energy on that shit. Dude.
Save it for the one.
Save it for the one. Man, what is dating like right now? That's crazy. Can't imagine Hinge right now. Or
It's
just
just chill. I mean, a lot
I never made it to Hinge.
Usually, like, it's
In my day, it was just Tinder and Bumble.
Bumble's whatever. I mean, Tinder's messed up out here because a lot of people just advertising OnlyFans. Like, I feel like every other match I get is just like an OnlyFans ad.
I remember Tinder getting swamped with bots and stuff.
Yeah, it's still a lot of bots. You still see a lot of bots, but a lot of OnlyFans bots now where it's like they'll submit a normal profile, everything will check out, and as soon as you match them, they'll just be like, "See more of me here." You're like, "What?
Yeah.
What?" They're just like, come on.
Anchorman, it's not hard. You just gotta walk outside.
You need a big net.
You just gotta be tall, have good bone structure. It's easy, man.
Did
Right
you actually see
back?
that video that was going around? Like this guy was like talking about like just delusional college girls not understanding like the real world, and it was like a girl saying she wouldn't date a guy who made under $10 million a year and was under 6'4", and the guy was just like he was trying to explain to her how unrealistic just those standards were as a whole. And he was like, "What do you think you bring to the table that like you deserve $10 million a year?" Like 6'4" is so below, is so above average height. It's crazy. It's like you're trying to do that, like show the math to her.
She's like a hard 6. Like,
and this guy was like, he kept trying to say, like, "I'm not trying to be a red pill guy, but you're being so like unreasonable."
I know. Well, you can follow up with like what a dude's like preferences would be, and it should be like,
ooh, something interesting.
Surprise Pikachu face. Brent wants to change the subject. All right, Brent, go
The
on.
Razzie Awards just got dropped, or nominations, I should say.
Ooh.
Not that they're awards; they're just nominations.
Worst
Picture: Electric State, Hurry Up Tomorrow. I've never heard. Snow White is still there. Star Trek Section 31, that was pretty bad, and War of the Worlds 2025.
Speaking of stuff that's gonna be Razzie nominated, did you see, or Razzie nominated people, I should say? Did you see the new writer of the Batman?
Yeah, who's that?
So I'm nothing against her personally, but I'm just gonna list the movies she wrote, and I'm gonna say if you enjoy any of them. The Flash, the canceled Batgirl movie. What was the third one? What was that Rock movie? I'm sorry, I need to find an actual thing because I was like so surprised. I was like, out of all the super competent people, Bumblebee, Birds of Prey, and Flash.
Bumblebee was great.
It was fine. I wouldn't say
the first 10, 15 minutes was great. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't.
At least it's a cohesive story compared to any other Transformers.
The only problem I had with Bumblebee was how many times she just kept hugging him and getting her hair so close to all those gears that it was just ripped.
Bumblebee.
I think Birds of Prey. To keep clear, I like the Birds of Prey movie for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But to put someone who did that in charge of Batman who was a producer on that movie is absolutely, and the Flash is absolutely bonkers. Like it shows a lack of understanding on Batman on two different levels. Like the Flash had probably my least favorite interpretation of Bruce Wayne maybe ever, and just a bad legacy version of a very beloved version of Bruce Wayne. Yeah. And then Birds of Prey just kind of like threw out everything that was like classic about those Birds of Prey characters to try and retrofit them for a modern era. And I don't want to see it like a TikTok-y Damian Wayne. You know what I mean? Like,
7.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's her type of writing, and like that's not what this movie needs.
Oh shit! Uh-oh.
Like I don't know. I think I pitched my Batman movie, my script enough. I'm not saying I'm the guy, but I'm just saying I don't think she's the one. Like, I just think her stuff with previous DC characters has kind of shown she doesn't like the Flash movie. Wasn't even trying to be a Flash movie. It was trying to be a Batman movie that didn't like Batman, a Supergirl movie that didn't like Supergirl. It was just like a product of nothing. And Birds of Prey was just it was just you know I don't retrofitted characters, and I don't know. I think Batman deserves more.
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Nothing against her personally. I don't know her personally, but just out of the movies she's made, it's like
It's not a really good track record, really.
that's what I'm saying. It's like I was looking at track record. I'm not saying anything about her personally. Bumblebee was fine. Birds of Prey were fine. I think we need better
Max is
than fine.
panicky because she's a woman of color, so he's
No.
trying to like. He's like, I don't think about her. I like her. I don't like her for the right reasons.
No, I just don't want to I was attacking her personally. I'm not attacking her personally. I'm just, it's
Yeah,
just
I know.
record,
We understand, Max. It's all right.
I just think we could do better than fine with the brave and the bold.
I agree. Like this,
her humor she's done in these past movies, I don't think would lend itself to Batman.
I watched Birds of Prey once. I can't remember.
It was fine for what it is, but
sandwich, and that it was mostly shot in downtown LA in front of my apartment.
Yeah, it was fine for what it is, but like
up and down.
Like I mean, Harley Quinn was mostly accurate, but then when you look at like Huntress or Black Canary, it's just like the weirdest version, or Black Mask.
It was Elizabeth Weinstead.
Man, she was very charming as Huntress, but it wasn't
banging as Huntress. I like her in that. I liked that her character in that.
Yeah, she was very charming in that role, but it didn't. It was not awesome. A Huntress character. Huntress.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to compare to, so I enjoyed it. Max, it sucks to be you and like suffer every time someone doesn't get something.
No, I think the general consensus of that.
So it's so like such high stakes.
I think it's not just me. It's general consensus.
Perfect.
No, Jason, get serious for a second. Remember, like Victor Zsasz, Black Mask. Like those were two interpretations that were just lambasted in that movie because it's like they were trying to be like weird sex perverts instead of those characters, and it just felt like every character that the writer had their own take on it that wasn't very good. I mean, besides Huntress was good. Canary was
funny. I think we were just laughing because he's in the Kate Mindy project. He's like the little John Bernthal. It's like if John Bernthal was Raichu, that guy's Pikachu. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Right? Like just a beefier version.
I've been getting like random. So on my Instagram feed, I get random just like feeds of like stuff coming in. Don't think it's a reputable site, but I've been seeing a few different places saying that Mary Elizabeth Winstead is going to be She-Hulk.
I've seen that too. I mean, I like Tatiana Maslany. I thought that show was very.
I liked her.
But it just seems like she doesn't want to come back just because of all the dumb backlash.
Mm-hmm.
It's not backlash. No, she said a bunch of shit about Disney because Disney is very pro-Israel, and she's very pro-Palestine, and she wasn't going to stand for that shit. So she stood up for what she believed in, and she doesn't have the pull Mark Ruffalo does.
Yeah,
she's She-Hulk, not regular Hulk. So,
it's also he's like very vocal too.
Yeah.
Oh man, and the poetic. You can't write this stuff. It's crazy.
It's also funny because like every time she pops up on Comedy Bang Bang, they'll make up like a fake thing, and it'll just like get put onto all like the comic book sites. It's like Tatiana Maslany said this, and it's enraging fans, but it's like it's a comedy bit that they were saying on them.
I know. That happens a lot now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You can't just joke about shit. That's so funny.
Yeah.
You see that a lot. It's like someone will say something jokingly on a podcast, and they'll make a full article about it, and you'll see the clip, and it's like they were being sarcastic. Yeah. What are we doing? Why is this an article?
That's the problem with like that's the problem with the left is this purity test you got to go through.
Well, actually,
a lot of people? It's crazy.
Did you see that stuff with the Glambot guy this week?
Mm-hmm. Glam
Do you know
bot
that guy? There's this guy. He's big on Instagram. He's not. He operates the glam bot at the Golden Globes and the Oscars and all that. It's like a.
Yeah,
You've seen that guy.
the zoom in camera
I
guy.
always had bad vibes from this guy for some reason. This week showed me why. So there was a clip that went viral, like a weird interaction with him and J Lo. People criticizing J Lo first, and then they dispelled that rumor. But then another person came out saying that they wanted to hire the glam bot for their wedding, and this was like a very very wealthy person that had a wedding that was taking place over several days, but they just wanted the glam bot for a day. And they sent the guy, and there was also a very public wedding that was in magazines. And they sent this guy like a very polite, a very polite DM, very professional, saying, "Hey, we'd love to book you and the Glambot and the team for a day in September, whatever for this." And the first thing he says is, "I don't think you could afford it," basically. And she goes, "Well," she goes, "No, we could afford it. How like." Basically, she's like, "Well, how much does it cost? We could definitely cover it." And he's like, "Well, it's $300,000, so I don't think you could afford it." She was like, "No, we could afford that." So, yeah, like he gave him an absurd price, and she doubled down, basically saying,
Why is he
"We
being
can
like-
afford
why is
that.
he
So
being
when
a-
can you?"
Why is he being like this?
It's down to a deeper problem. So I'll get into the whole drama. But basically, she said like, "No, I can still afford that. Like, send me all the paperwork. I'll sign it right now. I'll go to the bank tomorrow and get you a deposit." And he was basically being so difficult that she just couldn't hire him. And then some stuff comes out that so he positions himself as the director of the Glambot, which he is not. He is the operator, and he has made a living making himself the content and the center of all these Glambot interactions. When he's just the operator, the guy that pushes a button. He didn't invent the machine, and he doesn't even direct it.
No,
He
he
just
does.
operates it.
He does. He directs it.
No, an article came out this week. There's another director.
Okay. I
But
mean,
he's the face of Glambot though.
he is.
Yes,
he's
he can't argue that.
But yes, but I think this speaks to a larger issue of people making themselves the content on social media. You see that a lot of Golden Globes this week with like people.
Sorry,
I see it bothered me so much. All the pre-interview stuff was like they wouldn't ask these actors anything about the projects or mention the things that are up for awards. They'd be like, "Hey, we're here with Nose Hair Stripper Magazine. What kind of nose hair do you like?" Like they just say some random shit to make themselves the content, and it's like that's never what these interviews have been about. It's not when people do red carpets to promote your bullshit. And that's why all these like I don't know. It gave me bad vibes, and I felt like he's one of those guys that contributes to that whole idea of like
Yeah, his head got too big because of all the
Yeah.
fame he's gotten from being like the person talking to these celebrities, you know. So he sees himself as like, I'm one of them. I'm a celebrity. You can't afford me. He's like, this isn't high profile enough for my talent.
But then also other people came out who were like lesser known celebrities, like people on Drag Race who were up for awards, who said that he treated them like shit and didn't say anything to them and like barely like acknowledged their shit for because he's trying to get those Instagram clicks with like the A-list stars.
Yeah,
That's
he
his
only
whole thing.
bothers his star effort.
And I don't know why. I always get bad vibe from this dude. I see all that shit come out. I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew this guy was just a social media clout chaser who didn't. I knew that he
Ended
didn't
up on the
actually
red-
invent this
on
technology.
the
Like he
red
positioned
carpet.
himself to be like he did.
Yeah, he feels entitled to what the Glambot is. He's part of the Glambot's fame, you know.
But also, $300,000 for that is absolutely insane. And I would love to know how much he pocketed versus how much he gave his crew.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's gross. I didn't know that guy was problematic. Holy crap. I don't even think about him. I see him on those videos.
No, I just saw all this stuff happen this week. I felt so
That's
vindicated.
crazy.
I just got bad vibes from this dude. He always was like
Max is your hating's justified for
No,
once.
because he just seems so nice to celebrities when you're
He's
like,
like, I don't know, I hate
"You're
him.
not acting
I hate him
normal.
for
You're
some
acting like you want to
reason."
glom on.
Yeah. Is Jason the JD Vance fan? I don't know. What do you think? Am I pro Sorbo or anti Sorbo? Is there a third option where he's just not even on my radar?
Are you pro or anti couch?
Couch? I like couches. It doesn't mean
Did you hear JD got the old couch? He spread the old couch cheeks and got his wife pregnant.
God damn, he just spread the couch cheeks, dude.
I would say cushions, but cheeks works better.
Erica Kirk is rolling in Charlie's.
I know. That was the first comment I saw on Reddit. Was just the meme of her just eyes going. "Rrr."
Really intense eyes.
It really probably is like a what's it called, baby? Trying to save the marriage, like a PR baby.
Yeah.
So look, he doesn't just fuck couches and divorce and widows.
He does his wife too.
I sent a great video of you today of like it was like Usha getting in a couch. She's like, I fucking hate my life. Why did you do this, Usha? Why did you marry into this? Yeah, it's on your Instagram. I sent it to you today. It's so funny.
Let's see this. I'm gonna check my Instagram.
That's where it's actually. I will say this one's worth a watch. I sent you a lot of trash the last couple weeks because I've been like not working much, but like this one's peak.
Yeah.
Was it the last thing I sent you? Yeah. That and then Matan at the Young Republicans Club was fucking hilarious. Are you watching it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me
You can't
share.
see it.
Oh, oops.
You gotta put the one above it too, because you'll lose your fucking shit. It's so good.
You have no choice. After that hug, this is the only option. Okay. God, I don't want to. Okay.
Oh
It's
my
almost
God.
sad.
It's almost
Just embarrassing.
Handmaid's
Here,
Tale.
Kirk. Oh. What have you done with your life, Usha? Oh. Okay, hang on. Hang on, is this good? Okay. Okay. Hey, JG! I have something special for you!
Wait, was there more
Look at
to
that
it?
one above it too.
Young
Firstly, I just want to thank Trump for releasing the Epstein files. Unfortunately, they were only given to DC Drano and libs of TikTok.
This kid.
Yeah.
These stupid liberals, they hate AI because they think it's going to take their job. Whereas us conservatives, we love AI because it helps us do basic math. Looking around this room, I'm just picking this up, but nobody here looks young. You all look about 35. But that makes sense because with just a $10,000 purchase, you can become a lifetime member. That sounds like a load of bullshit. That guy looks like he's about 80. Maybe the club should be called the weird 35-year-old guys who think they are young but actually smell like shit. Firstly, I just want to...
Like you can see the guy in the background, like wondering, like, should I cut this guy off, but not having the balls to do it, just like letting it play out. Because he always sets up his joke like it's gonna be positive, and then he fucking flips it on them every time.
I have no way of gauging this kid.
He's
I don't know what he stands for.
He stands for nothing. He's
Yeah.
I hate him, but
He's
he's
like-
also like
Yeah, he's such a wild card, dude. It's crazy.
he's a rage baiter. That's really what he is.
Yeah.
I think it's a
That's
character.
it.
I think
Yeah,
he's not
that,
even.
that is. It's a rage bait. Just like anyone. He's just anti everyone. Oh man, it's so funny. So weird.
I don't know why people keep going on his podcast. Like, he'll get like an actual like known person, and then he'll just tear them down for an hour. I'm like, you could leave. Why are you sitting through this guy?
So apparently, I'm the fascist just for pointing out that she was literally interfering with imperial business. Do you know who I think the real fascists are? Anti-fascists. The Marxists, the anarchists, the looters. You ever notice how every time our brave officers are just trying to do their job, just following orders, these Antifa are getting in the way. You know what? I am anti-Antifa. Anything that Antifa is against, I am for. These far-left agitators have interrupted the peaceful protests in Gorman, have infiltrated the peaceful protests in Minneapolis, and are preventing our boys from doing their job. I don't know how many times I have to explain it to you, liberals, but this isn't about you. We don't want to do anything to you. We're here to protect you. We are trying to root out dangerous criminals and domestic terrorists hiding in your attics. Just stay in line. Don't interfere. Stop challenging imperial norms. Oh, but what about Gorman? What did you do to them? It didn't happen. Okay? And also they deserved it. So apparently...
We are the core. Damn, you sent me a lot. Every Nick Shirley interviewer ever.
There's no way that you're this fucking stupid.
I don't know what those words mean. I don't.
It's a pretty good.
Really don't
He's informing all of us. He's informing all of us. All of us. He's where we're getting our information from.
It says that immigrants are like really bad. I'm not saying this is racist.
I form all my opinions from him. I form all my opinions from the information he provides.
There's no way.
That's really good.
I know.
Oh man, it is perfect impersonation. What's benevolent? What's benevolent?
Slow fetal alcohol syndrome talk.
Totally, dude. Yeah, he's got that fetal alcohol syndrome. For sure. Can't tie shoes, man. Anchorman, are you
in the video of him bragging about being a virgin?
What?
Yeah, he's like, you'll never catch me in any scandalous behavior because I don't drink, I don't use drugs, I don't go out, I don't talk to women, and I've never had sex. And it's like, it was like, and I kept thinking, like, this guy sounds super fun. Like, he sounds like maybe the world's worst hang.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine what would you talk about?
It's just him and his mom suing about Trump in a sad, dirty house.
Dude.
That's how this happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's two people in the echo chamber. You got the mom and the son. The mom goes, I'm going to make you a star. You're going to be a journalist. We're going to go out and we're going to film some fucking journalists for stuff for TikTok because that's where all the smart people get their news.
So their conservatives are dipping into just counting on him. He's going to be our guy. He's our next Tucker Carlson.
I think calling it grifting would be generous because I think he's genuinely too dumb to know it's a grift.
Yeah. Dude, I just learned there's a grifter guy, a parent at our school. Like he drives this camo Tesla truck. He's like a total right-wing grifter on TikTok. And he's like anti-vax, even though you require vaccinations for your kids to go to this school.
Oh, shit.
Like total grifter. He doesn't believe any of the stuff. But his TikTok and his Instagram are totally right-leaning and conservative. It is nuts.
Get him to prove that he faked his vaccination records to send that to his school.
No, like the school is fine, whatever, you know, like it's to his fans who don't know.
Well, he could have faked his vaccination records, and that's more of a
probably
problem.
could have, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. They take it pretty seriously, but I think he just doesn't believe in that stuff. He just makes money off of it. He's a grifter.
Did Enzo have to get
Like a lot of the grifter, huh?
Do you have to get his cooties vaccine?
Yeah, you get that on the playground.
Circle.
Yeah, my friend gave me that with a pencil.
They're administered by like an older kid who understands the cooties and who's had it before and is exposed.
You know what you do? Once you tell them that
he can tell them all about the cooties, and you don't want cooties. And I know this looks like a pencil, but it's really a shot. And so if you get this vaccine, you won't get cooties no more.
How many generations of kids do they have just lead or just the lead marking still in their skin from just like some bullshit activity like that?
Oh, my eraser burn on my hand.
Yeah, there's always some stories and some kids doing like some crazy like body altering just like shit in class.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kids, dude.
Well, the drummer for my band, he heated up ink from a pen and used I think it was like a paper clip, give himself like a pseudo tattoo, but he tried to make like a circle and it stayed. And it's just like it was there. I haven't talked to him in years.
That's how you stick and that's called a stick and poke.
We're doing it was a larger than a stick and poke because it was like a stick and drag. Yeah, like that's why I was like
his work.
Well, yes, it was. That's why I didn't call it stick and poke. That's why it's like a pseudo tattoo.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm not done talking about this grifter dude. So he drives this like camo truck, like cyber truck to school, and like when you go to the school, there's like a fence, and like these kids like hang out over it. It's like the older kids from the elementary school side, and they're just like every time that truck rolls around, like, ew, it's that fucking ugly truck. They allow swearing at the school. It's crazy.
Really?
No, really?
Really?
And they don't. It doesn't. It's not important. Like they're just like, yep, yeah, that's right. Like there, what was it?
I will.
I did like I volunteered at the school this weekend to help with like maintenance around the campus and stuff, and like to fix things.
Yeah.
Cut off a little. They shave off some percentage off the tuition too.
That's cool.
So like one of the guys working, his son's in the bigger playground, and there was a teacher talking about like they were talking about history, and they brought up Hitler, and then one of the kids like, who's this Hitler guy? And then one kid's just like, oh, he's just some fucking loser. He sucks. I fucking hate him. And then the teacher was like, yeah, I mean, he's not a good guy. Like, you let the kids express themselves, and they're not punished for bad words. Like that, sometimes they'll have a swearing plan, and all the kids.
It's like that.
Fucking shit.
So that Tim Robinson sketch, the adult ghost story, like that. Any of these ghosts gonna fucking drop a big load out of these fucking walls?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, like the reason why I like the kids in my school like said swear words was because it was forbidden. So like
take away that, yeah. You take away the power, you know.
Yeah.
And so now it's just like a choice for the kids if they want to.
Didn't take away the fun of like a teacher accidentally swearing. Like, how fun was that when a teacher like stubbed their toe and was like fucking shit, and the whole class was like, ah.
Yeah, they gain more from being able to swear, I guess. It's just not a deal breaker for them, you know.
That's a deal breaker, ladies.
That's a deal breaker, ladies.
If your man drives a camo Tesla, that's a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker, ladies. Oh yeah, and the mom of the kid, she's like an OnlyFans artist.
Wait,
artiste.
Wait, so do I like, not that I'm gonna do it like on purpose, but like, do I not have to watch what I say around Enzo anymore?
No, still watch what you say.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not gonna like.
No, I'm not inviting to like swear in front of my son. Yeah.
You're in a corner, like I can't believe I accidentally told him what cunt meant.
There was my sister was on a trip this weekend. She was on a camping trip with some friends. Their kids were there, and then one of them overheard her younger daughter say, "God fucking damn it!" And then like, and so like she was like, "Oh, that's weird. I thought I heard Lupin say, God fucking damn it.'" And I was like, "Yeah, she did." It's so funny hearing their little voice. Today, me and Enzo were walking around, and he's like, "What the heck is that?" What the? I mean, it's not swearing, but I'm like, "Oh shit! Oops." What the heck is that? I say that sometimes.
That's fine for a kid to say.
What the heck is that?
As long as it's not one of those kids, you know, those kids who are like, "What the HE double hockey sticks?" Like one of those kids who do like the replacement words. That's even worse. Like, don't be that kid.
He doesn't even know that. He doesn't even grasp the concept of a bad word right now. Like he'll overhear it and then he'll say it, but then we just kind of like you just ignore it.
Yeah.
Like when my sister heard like Lupin say, "God fucking damn it," she had to hide her laugh because that's the trick. Like you can't provoke anything because that adds meaning to it and adds like a weight to it. But if you don't react to it, it just gets lost in like all the other words.
Right.
You know, and so like by praising it, like by freaking out, like, "Oh man, they said shit!" Then they're just gonna keep saying that. I got a good response from that. I'm gonna keep swearing. I'm gonna keep saying that one word because they react like crazy from it.
Yeah,
brings up the whole thing. Like when you react hard to something, that's just gonna encourage them to do things more. So something I learned. It's like, oh yeah,
or don't say that word is going to make them want to say it more.
You're focusing on it. You're putting a spotlight on it. But if you just like ignore it, it's just
you can also teach them fake swears though, and that'd be really fun to like teach them fake swears. Like never say this word. He's saying like fake words with his friends.
I've had to like Jason never told me to do it, but like I've learned to not react to whenever Enzo says truck, because he doesn't say truck, he says fire fuck.
Oh, yeah. Fire fuck.
I mean, yeah, that's how you say it though.
Or it sounded like fire. It's not like you say fire cuck at first. It's like,
what are you calling me?
But like I heard, I'm like, he does say that, but I'm not gonna react to that because I know that's gonna be a thinker if I react to it.
I did drop the F-bomb in front of him in the car once, and he just like kept saying it. I just like stopped reacting. He's like, fuck. And I'm just like, the hardest part is not letting them see you laugh. Because it's the most funniest thing to hear a little kid swear, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there. It's up there as one of the funniest things.
So my dad let me curse in front of him, but his rule was like, don't let your mother hear it.
Yeah.
The whole thing was like, if you get it out at home, you won't say it at school, with his mentality.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, forbidden words is such a weird thing, you know? Such a weird concept. Like,
what age do you start teaching about like racial slurs and words like he just straight up can't say?
You learn those things on your own. The parents' responsibility to teach them racial slurs.
You just show them.
It's our responsibility to tell them why a thing is bad to say, but it's up to him to learn them. You know.
You're just gonna put on Blazing Saddles and just send them off to the races.
Blazing Saddles, yeah. And so the only people,
like just because I'm like
the only people he understands when he's talking about are boomers. Yeah, sure.
I think like because I grew up culturally Jewish. That was like a children's movie for me growing up.
Yeah,
I definitely watched.
I think that's just growing up in the '80s. Like Mel Brooks movies were just kind of mixed in with the children's movies.
Yeah,
we watched them too, Max. You don't have to be Jewish to watch Mel Brooks.
Well, no, I mean most kids in my generation weren't watching Blazing Saddles under the age of 5. Like Spaceballs was one of those movies that, like, you know, I felt like I was showing a lot of kids my age Spaceballs growing up.
Oh yeah, around like that was the monoculture from when I was a kid. Like,
that's the thing. In my culture, Mel Brooks was not monoculture.
So he was like, he was kind of he's more fringe, if anything, or just a generation thing. You're just a cultured dude, man. You're just more cultured than the rest of your age group, Max.
It's all the RuPaul Drag Race.
Did you watch a Drag Race? Man, that was a monoculture. Speaking of monocultures, holy shit, dude. That was everywhere. It went on forever, too. It's like transitioned from like San Francisco to LA with that show.
My friend met RuPaul once at a party and said it was magical.
That's cool.
I met him too. He is a magical person.
Yeah, I heard he's just like an awesome dude. Just like he's just like the best hang. Like you heard he spent 2 minutes around him, like that was fucking awesome.
That's cool. I like hearing that about people. Does Jason think I should give up? I'm pushing more buttons on Facebook. I pissed off a Charlie Kirk fan. I called him out for loving guns. You could love guns, man. There's nothing wrong with loving guns, dude. Anchorman, you gotta stop this purity test because you're just gonna be isolating yourself, man. You're just purity testing everyone you come across. You're gonna be alone.
Now watch me hit this sweet drive.
And watch me hit the street drive.
That better be on George W. Bush's grave, like in like 30 years when he died. Like, that'd be like the best way to remember him. Is just watch me hit the sweet drive.
Crazy how like unaware we were of his charisma at the time.
I was aware of it. I was definitely one of those guys who was
Well,
like,
Max, you're just extra. Sorry, Max, you're just super cultured, man. I'm sorry. Most of the world can't.
No,
keep
I mean,
up
as a
with you,
kid, like
dude.
even as a kid,
Jesus
I didn't like his
Christ,
politics.
Max.
But he was undoubtedly hilarious.
All right, whatever. Like I was saying it in comparison to like the president we have now, and how we were just like, what a fucking doofus back then, you know. And then to realize that actually that was very charismatic in comparison to what we have right now is what I mean.
Well, did you see a lot of those oil guys
bragging about yourself, being so aware of things, Max? It's getting old, man.
I gotta stop bragging. But you see all those oil execs, like the old school evil guys, were hitting out at Trump for the Venezuela deal, basically telling him like it's gonna cost us billions to do this. Like it was not a good move. They're telling him how bad an idea it was. But the joke everyone was making was like, these are old school evil guys, like the kind that like will ruin the environment. Not like the new school that will fuck kids and take over a country, so they'll hide the fact that they're fucking kids.
That's true. It's so quaint. The old evil stuff. So quaint. I know. It's so dark now. It like hurts to joke about.
So there's the old school evil guys are like, what are you guys doing?
It's like, what, the kids are involved? Come on. I'm not. No. What kind of evil is this?
I've pictured Brad like a script about that, like a guy who's in like the upper, who's in like these, those like the guys who are so rich you don't even know they exist, like the 0.00001%, like the guys that own like multiple islands, like a guy who's like that, but in the world where everyone's turning on the billionaires, who's like, no, but I'm a chill one. I just like throw parties and shit. I'm like, no minors. I check IDs.
Yeah. I'm one of those. I'm old school evil. It's like comparing like the Penguin to like Nemesis or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's such a stark difference. Like they're bad compared to that bad. It's just like ruining generations.
Well, and it's been a whole thing amongst like the upper crust is like a lot of them aligned with Trump because it thought there was gonna like actually help them, but instead it made them look like a bunch of kid diddlers. Now they're all like, what the fuck? Yeah.
They were just like, oh man, I'm gonna get so much more billions just like being on board with this dude. It's like, oh man, comes with all that shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, now y'all diddling kids, which they are. They do that stuff.
Who had that great joke on SNL about like I think it was Marcelo Hernandez had a joke about that all the Republicans claim that the Mexicans are coming in here over the border illegally and they're kidnapping children. And he's like, no. That's your thing. You take people and put them in basements. We just work hard. There was some shit like that where I was like, damn, man, he's fucking right.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. I mean, this is comedy gets great when times are rough.
Oh yeah. It has to break.
I am sick of people saying they don't make comedies anymore when they most certainly.
You're one of those people, Max.
No, I don't say
You are one of those people.
You're literally one of those people.
You are one of those people.
Flash cut to all the times Max has said that.
Cut to it. Find the clips. I am not one of those guys that say that.
It's all the clips.
I always talk
about the clips. Hang on, we had the right here, Max. Let's play.
Yeah.
I think they're becoming more fringe for sure. They're not getting the same budgets they used to. I think the mid budget comedy.
Jason, You know what your lot is for next week. All the
I know. That's a
All
lot.
the
That's
cuts.
a
I mean,
lot
there-
of-
there is
that's
a
a lot
point
of
where you say
video
that,
to go through.
the mid-budget comedy used to be a tent pole for these film studios, and that's gone. And
Max,
comedy's
it's
moved
because
elsewhere.
everything is comedy now.
It's all on
Well,
streaming
yes.
now.
Everything's homogenized.
Everything's comedy. The action movies have comedy in it. The horror movies have comedy in it.
But that doesn't
comedy
make them a
just got-
comedy.
Comedy just got spread across all genres. So
It's
there's
kind of
really,
like the
it's like why would I watch just the comedy when I could watch this action that's also a comedy? You know,
But it's kind of like the beef
sprinkling
argument. You know what I
all of-
mean? It's like just because it has comedy in it doesn't make it a comedy.
No, I'm not saying it is a comedy, but there's like people get supplemented enough comedy.
Yes,
for
those
watching
gaps
other
have been
genres.
filled. Yes, no, I
What
agree
I
with
mean.
that.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
But I also think they
So,
do
like-
make comedies still. I think they're
They do.
elsewhere,
They,
like,
they still do. Like there's still great shows that are comedies.
well,
Shows that are
movies too. Like
shows that are killing it. That are great comedies. I think most of the shows me and Liz watch are comedies.
I think the sitcom is pretty much dead. I think the way that they used to do sitcoms and the way that the reason why they used to make money is no longer a thing. Like they used to be on TV 22 weeks a year, like nearly half a year, nearly every
It's
week.
like, it's just different now. It's not like that anymore. Different
Yeah,
landscape.
is it? I'm so curious. Like, is it really more profitable? Because think about how much like
This
money
is
like the
constantly
modern.
happening for every generation of entertainment, Max. Like people are complaining. It's like they're not talk show radio shows anymore.
I'm just saying things were better when you could listen to the AM radio and hear a baseball game.
But this is like, this gripe you have with changes. It's happened every generation. Things don't stay the same all the time. They change.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, the sitcom was kind of an American TV.
Max, yes, and Jesus Christ. Learn that. Take an improv class or something.
You're not doing a bit now.
No, but
that's
it doesn't just apply to bits. It just applies to conversations also.
Well, I'm saying I agree with some parts of what you're saying, but
I don't
also
even know what the
disagree.
hell you're whining about right now.
Well, I was trying to make a point about how sitcoms are kind of like it used to be the tentpole for TV. That was what kept the advertising budgets. That's what kept viewership high. That's what dominated TV for a lot of different
But
reasons.
the world
To show that-
changed like it always does. And this is another change that's happening. What a surprise. So, yeah. It's always happening, dude. But yeah, I know what you mean, though. But we've been alive long enough to see changes in like different sitcoms.
That's not what I mean. No, even before we were all born, like some of these temples that were established were a thing. Like things are changing in a direction that are rapidly. Like, look at like Paramount and Warner Brothers, and like Warner Brothers being sold.
Yeah.
Like that
You
was
got a point. A lot changed in little time. That's for sure.
yes.
But then,
Things
like,
are moving.
there were
rapidly.
like there's also a lot of technologies that came out too and changed like the whole landscape of entertainment and the way we see things also.
Sure, but I
It's
don't.
just
I,
different types. It's supplemented through different things these days.
Yeah.
I think
Streamers
a lot-
weren't even a thing back like in the 90s. But that
I
probably most eyes on anything are probably going to streamers over any TV show or movie out there.
but wouldn't you argue that like sitcoms are good for streamers?
Sitcoms are good for streamers that they can just watch.
They're like
stream them.
the old ones are good for streamers, but not like new
Well, I
ones.
think
We have,
the
like-
old, yeah, I think Anthony's right. The old format, though, it conducts itself to streaming. Like the idea of these
Yeah,
long.
but it's only good because like they have like a lot to like put out there.
background, yeah.
But like they can't like it definitely like, they put out a new sitcom now, like that's not gonna be as profitable because like they only have like a 10 episode season and that just like kind of goes away like after they're done with it.
But isn't that kind of the problem, though? Is these 10-episode seasons? Like I think that's kind of the root I'm getting at. Is like the idea of what a sitcom is. They still make sitcom. I mean, let me take an example. Like The Paper. It was a fine show. Wasn't astounding, but it had promise. But my biggest problem with it is it was just too few episodes to get involved with these characters. And I think a sitcom lives with getting to know these characters over a long period of time and seeing what works, doesn't work, and having it evolve. Sitcoms evolve with failure. Like something like season 1 Michael Scott wouldn't necessarily even like season 10 Michael Scott. Season 10 Michael Scott would probably hate season 1 Michael Scott.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why you were able to get to that defined character in season 10 was because they were able to try so many things with extended seasons that were able to narrow down what works and doesn't work with these characters. And when you have these 10 episode seasons, you'll never really find that footing with these characters, and you'll go like 3-4 seasons of never really finding common ground with people like the characters that people kind of connect to.
Yeah, it's kind of the same issue that live action remakes are having with a lot of cartoons that have tons of episodes. Like Last Airbender, for instance. We lost a lot of by them just like shrinking the season into a few episodes, we lose a lot of character building moments that are in filler episodes and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of these streaming things, since like the price line is so important, trying to find the bare minimum of
that's
like,
what it comes to. I think
so like the bottom line is what's ruining a lot of like what we're used to, because they're just trying to like find the bare minimum of what they could do and still be profitable without having to do like a 20 episode.
I get that thinking, but like, so it makes sense with like a One Piece, where it's so expensive to make that you could really only make like 8 episodes a year just financially. But something like The Paper, like you only made like
first season of Game of Thrones had 20 plus episodes, dude.
But
doesn't
it also
used to be able to have much more episodes in a season, and it was still profitable.
But
I think if Netflix split those up across a year, like 9 now, 9.
I want to hear what Brent has to say.
But catering to this day and age of an audience, they're not going to be interested in fillers in half of those 22 episodes. And you know that they're going to sit through 8 or 10 episodes of something half-hour comedy or whatever.
Can you imagine how the stuff we get if we run into a filler episode for a show we're reacting to?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean,
we're like, what the hell is this? What's going on?
Right.
That's why I use sitcoms as an example, because sitcoms, their filler episodes are traditionally different and a different, like, I would say a filler on a sitcom is just a standard episode.
Yeah, it's a standard.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Like when I think of Friends, like every episode's kind of a filler. Like
that's what I mean. Like that's why sitcoms work with those long seasons, is because you wanted those small moments just made you learn get more comfortable with those characters.
Yeah.
And there's just no place for those anymore, huh?
I just don't think they're trying it.
And the places where we do watch it, it's just syndicated reruns. So there's just like,
I think there actually are sitcoms on TV on ABC, but I don't know who the fuck these are writing these shows because they're so bad. Like Reba's show on TV, I almost wanted, like they just did an SNL bit.
What season are they on?
I think it's their first
show. It's a different Reba. It's a different.
It's a different Reba.
No, it's her new show. It's Reba in a bar. I swear to God, my Hulu kept playing, and I was like, "What is this?" I wanted to take a drill and just drill into my head to see if that would lobotomize myself. Like it was so painfully unfunny. I was mad people were getting paid to write it.
Wow.
And I'm an easy please with comedy. I'm very easy to please with comedy.
That's why I'm curious to see how Scrubs and Malcolm in the Middle do. Malcolm in the Middle is only 4 episodes, and I think Scrubs is like 6 or 8.
And Scrubs is 9 episodes, and they said if it does well, they'll bring back the rest of the cast, like the janitor and Kelsey.
Right.
Which is like, it's not promising when it's like, please watch it so we can get the rest of the show back.
Yeah, but it's not like Animaniacs, where Animaniacs brought back the main characters, not the secondary characters. You got, Animaniacs and Pinky the Brain.
The main characters and most of the
but you never got any of they didn't do any of the other smaller side characters that broke up the monotony of seeing the lead characters all the time. There's only so much Animaniacs of the new shows that I could sit and watch in a row before I'm like, ooh, this is too much.
Where's the Minerva Mink? She's hot. I miss her.
Yeah, I enjoyed Slappy Squirrel was a great one.
Slappy Squirrel. And what's the girl and that dog? Or the cat and the dog?
Mindy and Buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have any of those characters, but they were great
They had,
side.
like, the Mr.
pieces.
Skeleton Man too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that would have been easy.
And
They-
good
they
idea, bad idea.
They did an episode of Good Idea, Bad Idea.
Oh, they did?
Isn't there like a lot of like those characters aren't like the voice actors like not like a voice actor thing that they didn't come back?
I think they didn't want to pay the voice actors a lot of money to bring them back. Some of them have passed on, but other ones were, I don't know. A lot of them are still alive.
The sitcoms winning Emmys, like Abbott Elementary, they're all like exist in that Office format. Like those are the only sitcoms that really rise to the top these days.
Yeah, how boring.
Yeah, mockumentary stuff.
Documentaries like St. Dennis and Abbott Elementary are probably like the top sitcoms right now.
And that's proving that like you can still do that, like, and have it be a success. Like St. Dennis is one of those shows that they ended up extending the first season, and then renewing it for an additional like 2 seasons right away because they didn't know if their medical comedy could be a success in 2020s, which like used to be just like a sure thing. But they would just be like, well, you got A-list, you got a great cast, you got great scripts.
I like that we have that show and The Pit to fulfill like the drama and medical comedy.
Yeah.
Right now, so that's good.
And then Scrubs is coming back next month, and like,
Which I feel like is poor timing for Scrubs.
I mean, I think it'll fill a different hole, but I'm worried about other stuff. I think the setup for Scrubs that I have no inside details, but the setup for Scrubs that they revealed is that JD is coming back to Sacred Heart, and his relationship with Turk is somewhat strained.
Oh no!
They haven't been seeing each other as much, and it's implying that he may have gotten divorced from Elliot.
Oh shit!
Which I was like, that's not a good setup. Like, I feel like trying to do a restart of
So you need to come in as Dr. Cox. Is that what they're trying to set up? Like he's the new.
No,
Dr.
I think they're
Cox?
trying to do the same like intro for Scrubs where he was new to everything, but they're trying to do it again.
I didn't look into it, but like apparently there's some sort of multiverse something with it because like I've been seeing a bunch of like Instagram posts where it's just like
it's season 9. They did the last season of Scrubs was supposed to be a spinoff, but ABC rejected the idea of a spinoff, so they just kept the main name. And there was a season that JD only appeared in like four episodes, something like that, 4 or 5 episodes. And a lot of the main cast was reduced. It was focused on a different cast that was like at a different school that was going to be like a med school season. And it was fine for what it was. I don't mind that season as much as other people do, but I think it was pretty, as it was going on, people were like, this isn't canon.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I also enjoyed that season.
It was fine. I liked the girl. I liked the weirdly edgy biker doctor guy who wasn't a biker, whatever that guy's name was. Dave Franco was fine on that show.
Yeah.
But that's separate from them trying to make the characters too much like the original Scrubs characters. But they're also not bringing back like Joe for the new show. And I think she should be like, I think that's crazy too. She was JD's like his mentee.
Yeah. Wait, Joe, who was on, what's her name from Happy Endings, right?
Yeah, blonde from. But it's weird because like they also haven't said that they're bringing back any of like the background people from Scrubs that made the show work, because that was such a big identity of Scrubs was the different faces you saw around the hospital, from like Beard Passay to like a main central character like the janitor or like Colonel Doctor, like all these different characters that were like really fleshed out, or Snoop Dogg attending that like fleshed out the world of Scrubs. They're not confirmed for the show. Jordan's not confirmed for the show because I think Bill Lawrence, the creator of Scrubs, legally couldn't get involved with it because he has a deal with Apple. So he legally couldn't work on it, I don't think.
Dang.
Fun situation. But it's
When's
one of those
that?
shows that just got picked up because they casted a podcast of it that showed the network that there was still so much support for the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? That's the new format for all these actors who are out of work. They're like, we'll do a podcast about our old
Yep.
show. And we'll talk about it so emphatically they'll have to reboot
Yeah.
it.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My favorite thing is actors leaving reboot podcasts early because they get bored of it. It's such a funny trend. Like the Always Sunny guys realizing they weren't as likable as their characters who are unlikable, so they just decided to stop doing it because they got so much shit for being out of touch.
Wow.
There'd be a whole episode where it would be them complaining about the backup cameras in their Teslas, and that would be a whole episode. And everyone would be like, "Huh?"
Yeah, I hate it when there's like water or frost in it. Like when it rains, gotta go out there and wipe it off. So annoying.
Yeah, imagine like a podcast of just like three rich dudes talking about that for like a whole podcast.
Don't you hate it when your wife gets mad at you because the roof won't close and it keeps raining on the bed that's shaped as your head?
And like Mac owns a soccer team, and they all make like a whiskey together. So they all sounded really out of touch, just like promoting their different things while talking about their rich people problems.
Brent Spiner and Jonathan Frakes from Next Generation are about to start a new podcast of their own. But not on Star Trek specifically, but on their experiences in filmmaking and directing, and some of it will be Star Trek, but for the most part, it's like other stuff that did work on, which would be kind of interesting. Because Jonathan Frakes is extremely intelligent when it comes to direction and filmmaking and everything like that. It might be kind of fun to watch. Michael Rosenbaum does it's a good one too.
I think he's one of the originators of these kind of, not like a rewatch podcast. His is more like a
interviews
talking
with,
actor inside actor type of thing.
Yeah,
but I think he was one of those first like actors that really got like serious into podcasting.
Yeah. Well, that's where Jonathan Frakes spun off from him. And so that's where Jonathan Frakes spun off from him, and also Katie Sackhoff.
Talk.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it funny? I was thinking about this the other day. Isn't it funny how, not funny, but like now, like I don't want to call it Amy Poehler specifically. The actors, I love Amy Poehler, but actors like Amy Poehler and all these big name actors getting deals with like iHeartRadio to basically do like a non-union talk show, like for super cheap. And they're just, I feel like these actors are being like conned way more than they think they are. Because these companies ad revenue, they got to be pulling in millions of dollars in ad revenue. I guarantee these actors are seeing like the smallest fraction of it. But it's just crazy to see just like the evolution of like the talk show go to just be like, well, no, now you're just promoting stuff. No more segments, no more anything, just the promotional aspects of talk shows.
Yeah. I think needs to make money at some point, and they need to cut corners as much as they can.
It would be funny going back to the 90s and telling Conan, also, in the future, you will have to read the ads yourself.
No, I think he enjoys doing those. Because
I know, it'd be so dystopian to tell a talk show host that in the 90s when talk shows were like at their peak. Like, no, in the future, you read the ads.
I always thought it was hilarious.
In the 60s, if you thought we got away with that.
I thought it was hilarious hearing Mark Maron always have to read his ads for What the Fuck podcast.
Yeah. He was one of the first podcasts I heard with ads on it when I was like, oh.
Yeah, and that's what made me notice that it's Mark Maron saying them too. Like, I don't believe you. Do you really like this mailing service? That
not MailChimp. What was it? What he used?
I forgot what it was called, but he just talked about it. He just glazing it up.
They stayed with him. They were his first sponsor, and they even give
you your own scale so you can weigh your mail when you send it out. It's good stuff. He's just like, oh, that does actually sound cool. Mark Maron's all for it.
I know I said it last week, but it's a tragedy he wasn't nominated for Best Podcast the first year they were actually doing it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you go unpraised for your accomplishments, man. Unsung
yeah, but
heroes.
I like to be
Unsung
told I like
heroes
your
of
podcast.
Max, all right, that's enough, man. You got gripes with everything, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh,
Hey, Max, you should have a reality check. Segue.
oh shit. It's time for a reality check. That's a good segue. Let's see, what did we do last?
Signage? Grocery store?
Signage. Okay, now macros and close-ups. Dude, we are so behind. There, play 20 rounds. All right, guys.
20 rounds?
20 pictures. Macros and close-ups.
Oh, this seems hard.
Ew. Does that look like a prolapsed anus?
Yeah, I just don't like the grouping of that.
Yeah,
The right
it's so weird.
I have no idea, dude.
I feel like the one on the right would be fake. That's why.
But the left one's doing the exact same thing. Like
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, it is too. What type of flower has a center part like that? That's kind of weird.
This type of rose. Yeah, I know,
That's
right?
weird.
Like that. I don't know, man.
Yeah, now it makes me think that the right one's real.
Yeah, because it's uglier.
Yeah, and
It's too
then there's
pretty.
real ones that looks more pleasing on the left.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's the pleasing look on the left that makes it fake.
Should we just say the left is the fake
I'd
one?
say the left. Yeah.
Hate the
Let's do
reasoning, but yeah.
I think they're right.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a totally shot in the dark, dude.
Uh huh.
These look the exact same.
Fuck, man. I know.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
No,
Oh,
you're
no.
not, dude. They're like, it's just different angles.
Yeah.
All right. I've actually been here, so I should be the expert.
Is this Yellowstone?
Looks like Yellowstone.
The one on
Listen,
the
I've been
right
here
is the
too, like-
fake.
Yeah, right. Like the good old faithful is like just off camera, right over here.
Yeah, the one on the right feels like it's the fake.
Right, just because it's like nicely.
It's because it's nicely sent. The way it's centered, I don't know if something.
Let's look at this. Okay. Dude,
can't
there's
even tell,
nothing.
man.
I can't tell, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot tell. There's so many pictures of this too. They're gonna get the accuracy down. The
Yeah.
accuracy.
I know. It's like it's not fair to do like
It's
a
just
picture
huge
of like
database of this
same photo,
site.
yeah.
Zoom in on the trees on the right one. I mean,
They're trees. It's trees. It's
Like-
the same thing. Like these same dead trees in the same spot as this one.
The trees are
I'm gonna
greener
go
on
right.
the one on the right, which means the sulfur would probably kill them off a little bit quicker. The color is on the left would be more real because the greenness on the there's a yellowness. You'd expect that. I'd say the greenness on the trees on the right seems fake because it's
I agree with Brent on that.
yeah. I feel like the trees would have a bit of a yellowness to them as they do on the left. So I think the left is real and the right is fake. That's my guess.
you got picked, Jason. I think it's the right.
Let's say the right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yep.
Yep.
Good job, guys. I'm gonna say left because it's too pretty.
Yeah, left easy. It's the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is this a quick one?
Yeah.
Say left. Everyone agree?
Really
think
good
so.
subscattering. Subsurface scatter.
Subsurface scattering.
Yeah, left one.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't trust these turtles.
Ooh, the left one, I think.
The lighting on the left one seems like the
Right.
same.
It's not as harsh as the
And right.
way to. It's too nice of a picture. Yeah. I like that. This is all blown out, kind of right here. AI tends to not do that.
Yeah.
All right, say left. It's
Yeah.
just like a CG turtle too, like Jurassic Park or something. All right. Yeah. Look at this. They're pretty good. Jeez, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna say left.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
This is like a lot more sloppy. I'm just looking for the sloppier one. Sloppy steaks, dude. AI can't make sloppy steaks.
Hmm.
Colby's
Yes, I say left.
debating it here.
Same. Just the
AI doesn't know shit about Trafantes.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
The right.
A map? Come on.
Yeah, dude.
This is like, hey, what's one of the most documented things in the world? Hey, we're gonna make AI of that.
Oh yeah, look at this. It's like it's just the. Yeah, this one. This is giving me red flags right here.
Yeah.
and why the hell is Vietnam not labeled? Huh?
Right.
Yep.
It just looks odd to me.
The right.
Right is the fake one, or right is the real one?
Yeah, I think right's the fake one.
Really? It's out of focus. This one?
Hmm.
I'm looking at the scar on the left one.
I better say that like the cut on his face. It seems like something that like.
I mean, that looks legit. I don't see anything sticking out there.
Yeah.
My gut's telling me the right, but I don't know.
I don't
You
think
guys
AI would do a picture like this, just like kind of out of focus. Wait, what's making you choose this one? As the
It's been
one?
fake.
Yeah.
The reflection on the eye for some reason. I don't know why.
I think it's just an ugly picture, so I don't think AI would make them like this, look this candid. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
let's go with the one on the left then.
What do you guys think? I mean, just going with what we've been going with, I feel like this one would be the one to choose as the nicer one. Is what is my criteria these days at this point. All right, I'm gonna say left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say left.
Yeah, it's too clean.
There's like this like nicely presented like writing and stuff. It's too like curated.
Yeah.
To be just a stack of. All right, let's see. Yeah. Oh my God. You're getting good.
Left.
Oh no, maybe right.
I think right.
Actually,
guys.
yeah, you might be right. Actually, yeah.
It's like you see, like I'm looking at like just blown out areas
Yeah.
that are like too
It just
light.
looks like Tumblr aesthetic.
This is kind of just a bit too leveled.
Yeah, you're right.
It looks too cinematic. While left looks like Tumblr aesthetic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Again.
Right.
When it's too
Yeah.
crisp.
Mhm.
All right, we'll go with right.
Have you ever had your tools that neat?
How the hell are these hanging there?
Yeah.
Too? And
Yeah, look at
they're
the
all
ones
at an
below it.
angle. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how you're hanging these wrenches.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, good thing, Jason, they're not.
Yeah.
Oof.
This one looks a lot more nicer.
Yeah, it's cinematic.
Looks nicer. This one actually looks like the realness to that.
Zoom in on the water.
Well, I
You can
zoom the
see
trees.
water.
I feel like there's trees in the background on the right for some reason or something.
I mean,
Oh, where'd Anthony go? We lost Anthony.
oh crap. I'm still thinking this one.
You zoom in on the trees in the
look at
back.
that. Can't really see much of these
The
trees.
right. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's why they feel weirdly shaped back there on the right.
Yeah, but this is like too nice. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
but the
it's like-
shape of the trees is really
is-
odd on the right.
Yeah, but something that happens with pictures, though, right? Like this is an ugly picture. This one is beautiful. like magic hour on like a random splash. Like that's what's giving it away to me. And if it's going like the trend that we've been going, like the prettier one is usually the fake one, right?
Yeah, but this case, I get the feeling the right is the one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, Anthony's back. Thoughts, Anthony? I'm saying left because it's just like magic hour. It's pretty.
I'm saying
It's
right because the
like-
deformation of the trees in the background are weird on the right.
Well, yeah, but that's weird. But AI is better than that. It knows not to make trees look weird. Whereas pictures, they're not kind of shaping the trees.
I mean, it's
You catch trees that way.
the water like is refracting the trees. Is my reasoning for the right one. Now you would.
And reflections are consistent with whatever those are.
Yeah. I am saying the left.
I'll say left too. Max, any opinion?
Center.
God damn it. All right, we got 2 against 1. Here we
Yeah,
go.
water's hard.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
See. Remember, pretty one.
All right.
I'm going to say
We're
right.
Right.
Yep.
What
Yeah.
are we in the Amazon or something?
I'm
Come
going
on.
to say left is the real one.
Yeah,
Right,
I feel like
it's,
left. Yeah, I feel like right's
The ropes on the right seem clean.
It's just a
Yeah.
prettier picture.
the right. Yeah. The left.
Yeah, left is fake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
The right.
Right.
Ooh.
yeah, the right is pretty.
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot.
Then they
want to believe
both
the left
feel very
exists.
real.
I want to believe that left one exists.
Yeah, I do like the left. This one, yeah, just because it's warmer and it's a nicer picture, I guess,
Yeah.
or more like mood lighting happening in it. What do you guys think?
It's
Right?
the
I
right.
want to go right.
Yeah. Right.
Left
Right.
is just too cute.
Whoa!
There goes that
Shit.
Not a real kid.
Oh wow!
All right, all right. that was
It's so
just
much
us.
for the mood lighting there, Jason.
Yeah. Hey, you guys were wrong too.
No, we were wrong too. I know. Yeah.
Now that I look
I'm
at
not
it, like
this is
the one on the
bad.
left, the one on the left is a little more perfect of a cat face. Whereas there is a lot
Yeah,
of
he's
like
so
weirdness
perfect.
going on. It's perfect. I mean, they're both perfect.
But he's like saying,
Not
like,
as perfect as you, Loki. Actually, you got tons of flaws, dude. That I fucking hate. You are not perfect.
Catching Loki.
The right.
Right? Right's real? Or the left? I think this one's fake.
Really?
Prettier picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prettier picture, more well framed. This one's kind of a little more candid to me. What do you guys think?
Agreed.
Agreed?
yeah, I think right.
Probably.
Left is fake or right fake?
Yeah.
Left is fake.
That's
The
just,
left is fake. Yeah.
I'm gonna go right. I think right.
Shut up, Max. Oh man, this is rough.
Right is fake just because of like there's more colors
So-
on the shell and his slime
That's
trails.
an excessive slime.
Yeah.
They're not that slimy.
Oh, they are.
Not that slimy.
Not that slimy. They're slimy, but not like oozing everywhere. It's usually just where they touch.
Have you ever seen a snail with a cold?
I don't know. I can't
Oh my
confirm it.
god! I just pulled a Max joke. Oh god, shoot me.
Jason, there's a reason why they call it a snail trail.
It's not that much.
Just saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying a joke. I thought you should wait for the finish it.
Oh yeah.
All right, but I claim left.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
See, too much slime.
Too much slime.
Ooh.
I say
Left,
right.
not enough.
Right is fake.
Right is fake just because that's the highlights too.
Yeah, the highlights aren't nice on the right, but that makes me want to say it's real.
It's like too much, but like
I don't
usually
know. I
That's
mean-
my telling thing that it would be, but in this case, I don't know. This just feels so real to me.
Yeah.
It's like all this
Yeah.
gunk
My
on
instinct-
here. See, like that type of stuff. All
Yeah.
the imperfections that be going on is stuff that I
Say it's real.
that's making it real for me.
Yeah.
This I've seen ferns like that.
Yeah.
But this I don't know.
I mean, there's a plasticky feel to that fern for sure.
Yeah.
The right
Must
feels
be right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
God.
The
It's
both
like
look
left
really
left
nice.
looks more real to me.
the
The
left
right
one.
one, yeah, the right looks kind of
Right looks sus.
yeah. It's like some indoor fluorescent lights reflecting on there too. Or is this inside a vivarium maybe? And this is pretty much like a lamp right there too. These all shot indoors, or is that just like the flash that we get? What about bulb is that, man? I have no idea with these two, honestly.
I'm gonna
Both
say
look
think
fake.
I say the
think-
left one is fake.
yeah, I think the left one's fake.
Left
I agree.
All right. Yeah, because it's just one looks so weird. All right,
Yeah.
let's say left. Woo!
Yeah.
Good
Ooh.
save, guys.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say left is fake.
Left. Yeah.
Too pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So dramatic, dude. Tears gone cold, I wonder why. Oh, dude, we did it. 95%.
15
Average is-
minutes? This
14
through that
minutes.
quick.
Average is 64%, dude.
Hmm.
We almost had a
We missed
hundo.
one,
Yeah,
right?
nice.
We missed one.
Stupid
Damn
cat.
cat. I'll take the blame for that.
Yeah, with that, I gotta
Yeah,
go
you
to
did
bed.
that so fast, dude.
Huh?
All right, Max. Good night, dude. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Later.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have
Later.
soon too. I've got some things I need to do in the morning, so.
I was about to say, we did that so fast. We could do another one, guys.
No, I'm gonna get some sleep. All right, guys.
All right.
Right.
Catch you
Right,
later.
thanks for coming on, man.
See ya.
Peace.
I'm down to do another one. We gotta catch up.
Catching up to do.
I think I'm gonna swing by on Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Friday. All right.
Finish
Yeah,
up the,
yeah.
finish up the thing.
Yeah, you left. There's some shelves still that you got to put up. They're still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That lumber that you put on the table.
Yeah. I will clean that up soon, but here, let me send you what I did.
Ooh, 14 minutes left on my print right now.
I do have to fix something on it, but sent you a photo.
Ooh, it's nice, dude.
So like it's those like columns and shelves that I made, and then like the sign I was through Zany that I assembled together. Although the lighting on the right side is flickering right now. And I'm pretty sure I know why. Like there's a connection that I wasn't too.
But check your welds. Oh wait, you're not welding, or you're
I'm
not
soldering. I'm soldering.
You are.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think like one of the wires I didn't strip properly. It's like a way smaller gauge than like my.
Yeah. Once it started happening, you could see in your head, like, okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
I didn't practice my soldering. I should do some like soldering practice.
Like again, like I think like I think I'm getting better. It's just that I'm not. When I started, I wasn't cleaning the iron, so it just like kept building up too quick. So, getting some new tips coming in tomorrow.
Nice.
Some clean ones. Yeah. A new episode of Phineas and Ferb is on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Still pretty solid show. Like, it still is a kid show. But there was a joke that was pretty adult, but I think that's always what they've done.
Yeah, it's because it's like adults write these things.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like when you watch like a kids show like that, there's always going to be like kind of a nod to some, but it's like the toddler stuff where they're just not even squeezing anything in. Like, it's like, oh god, everything's just so sincere.
It's funny because like I was half paying attention, and they were singing a song about this birdhouse that the kids made, and they're singing. There's like singing, rapping about this and how like anyone can come in, like chicken, eagles, or ducks. We don't care what you say. We don't discriminate. And then there was just a long pause. And you just expect them to say fuck. We don't give a fuck. And it was just like a long pause. And then just continue the song.
Oh, that's funny, dude. It's like in that place, in that gap.
Yeah.
Be able to fit in that lyric.
But it's also like they paused and stared at the camera just to make sure that the parents are like, wait, were they? No, they didn't. Were they trying to make that? Yeah, they were trying to make it.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So, good solid show. It was kind of like a surprise that I came back. I'm like, cool, great.
Yeah, watching that show makes me understand your humor a lot better, actually. Or like just they see clips from that and like when it's referenced.
Because like
Anthony's humor comes from that.
It's very like fourth wall breaky. Like they always call attention to things where it's just like you should just leave it as is, but it's like it's fine.
Even this is jokes. If I had a nickel every time that happened, I have 2 nickels, which is weird that it happened twice. I think it's a popular one, right?
Yeah.
Of like him being was it the top rated dads in cartoons history? Probably one of the best dads out there. Animated fathers figures.
So the recent episode I saw was about him and his daughter, and he wanted to take her back to where he grew up, so then she can have like her own like tragic backstory. And it's like, yeah, I just want you to like experience everything I did, you know.
It's like bad guys, like that's a thing you'd want. And it's like, I just want you to have what I had, a tragic backstory.
And then it's like, he takes her there, but like everything got modernized and like gentrified. So like all like the like the old stuff that like made him like evil like wasn't there. But then like he took her there just so she can have like a citizenship test, and like she just like had to take all these like weird physical tests, and one of them was like generational soccer, where like you would just like have a soccer game with your parents, but because when he was born, both his parents weren't there. He just when he took his test, his parents weren't there to like play soccer with him, so he never like had proper citizenship. But in the town he grew up, yeah, like that was like his backstory. Like when I was born, both my parents didn't even show up to my birth. It's so dumb.
My mom wasn't even there when I was born. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Phineas and Ferb on Disney Plus. Maybe
Check it
Disney
out,
Channel.
guys. New season of Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, that the everyone's grown up who grew up watching that.
Yeah.
Did it grow with the audience at all? Or it's still just the same old show?
It's the same
I mean,
show,
which
just
already resonates well with like older people.
Yeah, even like one like the show in like its original like 5 seasons was already like pretty much growing up because the episodes are so formulaic, like they already started making fun of themselves.
Yeah.
So but then like I remember like working on set, and one like the older like producers, like we started talking about that show, and there's like, yeah, that show's great. And then she's like in her like 50s, and it's like, yeah, that show is fucking hilarious.
It's because she watched her kids watch it or something.
Yeah.
That's like what happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's it's like a bunch of Phineas and Ferb adults.
Yeah.
That's like Bluey adults now. There's like a whole thing on Bluey adults. That's so funny. I think it was like what's her name? That old like YouTuber who I used to watch a lot. Something Ellis. She got canceled, kind of like a soft cancel, because she kind of said a remark about the movie Raya, and says she's like, "What's that one genre? It's that same genre of like an ambiguous Asian, magical Asian world."
Mm.
And it's like, yeah, she got a point, but she got like soft canceled for that or something.
Yeah.
It's like a weird
I feel like I came across her once, and not just for that.
Lindsay Ellis, that's her name. Huge nerd.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. What's it? Weekly Planet. They talk about her a bunch.
Oh, yeah,
I mentioned her.
I do remember. Yeah.
She's a pretty prominent like bread tuber kind of video essay person in like peak video essay era. Remember when that was the thing? Where like video essay people became like, that was just my feed though. A lot of video essays around the Vsauce era. Vsauce here. That's just old YouTube now, dude. That's so weird.
It's still around.
It's still around, but like that old YouTube that I remember was like, it's changed so much.
Yeah, I mean that's how like all my like Zelda videos are. That's all like video essays, which is such a weird thing to think about. That the thing I hated in school, making an essay about something, someone like took it and just like made a career out of it.
They're making essays on stuff we like.
Yeah,
that's the difference. We were supposed to make essays on like books that we had to read in class, or like history stuff or whatever. But yeah, when they're doing like an essay on a video game that you really like, or a movie, or just like, like Lord of the Rings, I'm gonna be on board with that. Holy shit, man! If I asked to make an essay on Encino Man when I was a kid, holy crap, I would have loved school a lot more.
Yeah, if only like
about what you know.
It's only like teachers like encourage that. It's like, yeah, just write what you like. Like
that was like video essays are probably peak millennial.
Mm-hmm.
That's like us. That's our generation. Like working with the YouTube format, over editing and making profound realizations on the mundane. That's a millennial activity.
Yeah.
Finding theories among Pokemon like stuff, theories on Rugrats, theories on cartoons that we watched in the 90s. It's like a whole genre of thinking.
Mm.
Good stuff though. I'm on board with that. That's why I liked Cracked so much. They did so much of that stuff.
It's probably destroyed the movie industry though.
It didn't help. It made it harder to write good stuff. That's for sure, because like so many people spend their like so much time like thinking. Yeah, I think Game of Thrones ran into issues, or Walking Dead, or there's like a big show where they had to change things around because fans predicted something,
Yeah.
and so they had to go back and like redo it.
Well,
Which is
like,
is that the smart move to do?
I forgot which one I was watching, but like I was watching a bunch of like Caravan and Garbage compilations, and one of them was like there was like a science thing, and the guys were nitpicking it because like the science wasn't sound. But like I feel like that's not an issue anymore because like they are like double checking their work. Like, will this make sense? Like, is someone going to complain about this? Where back then it's just like we'll just throw in like a weird sciencey thing and it'll be fine, right?
If you're gonna do science, yeah, it needs to be backed up. Or yeah, we run into like an issue with like say the movie The Martian, for instance, where it's like it's grounded and it's like it's celebrated for being very scientifically accurate. You know, everything about that movie, except the whole premise of it. Mars's atmosphere is too thin to have a storm that big and that effective. So it's like the whole premise of that movie is based on fake science. But then the rest of it's sound, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, stuff like that. It becomes a trope where like if you are too true to the world, it kind of makes it dull, dude. You kind of need to kind of stretch certain things to kind of make it exciting for movies. So yeah, it's never going to be like exactly like scientifically accurate. You can make them sound smart though. It's always a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to call it a night. Loki. And then early tonight, fellas. Everyone who's still on, thanks for coming on. Anthony, thanks for showing up on stream. Great having you. Same time next week. I'll do another batch for reality check. I was impressed on our game today.
Yeah,
I started out as a loss because I had no idea. There was nothing like those usual things that I would see to stand out. Where it was probably one of the easier ones.
Yeah, because like it had a lot of the same trope of like looking too pretty.
Yeah. Once we caught our stride, we're like, oh, you know what? This is nice. So that one cat picture that was like both relatively pretty.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, just
you got lost in their eyes. You be a cat owner, you get lost in his eyes.
My kryptonite. I know. All right. Peace out, y'all.
Later.